Yeah.
Yes, this is a cooking show.
Man, I
I
miss.
already, I just had dinner. I'm not hungry at all.
I had like two dinners tonight. I had went out with some friends and then went to my parents for a barbecue cookout, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good afternoon. Yeah,
That's cool.
got to see some family that I haven't seen in like a year and a half. It was nice.
That's
Good to see
awesome, man.
everyone. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Johnny's been playing video games all day.
Yeah. Well, not all day, but for a few hours. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, intro. Where's the intro? I can't even think. What is this?
Stand by.
Straturday? All right, here we go.
Yes.
Everybody, plug your ears. I've got the other feed going too.
There we go. You can hear it. Damn.
All right, I got all I can hear is music. All right. Yeah, we're live. We are live.
Right.
There we are. Hey.
Welcome, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome, Johnny.
Hey, welcome, John BL. It's good to see you, man.
Happy Saturday night to all, everyone.
Yes. Happy Saturday night, everybody.
Oh man, gotta get that. I'm gonna have to. Nobody else will send you batteries. I gotta send you batteries.
I just have to go down there, you know.
Just
that's all I gotta do.
I mean, we have what is it? Like just an all battery place that batteries and bulbs, I think it's called, and they do. It's I mean, you can get any battery, car batteries to cell phone batteries, and then you can get any bulb from any size, halogen to
light bulb,
incandescent, all of the above. Yeah, you got to find one of those stores.
Yeah, actually, it's like batteries and more or something.
Yeah, I'm sure you got something like that.
We have that. We have those. Yeah.
Bring your sound machine in. Say, listen, I got a serious problem here. Can you crack this open for me and exchange the poor quality dead batteries?
Well, why does this button still work? Doesn't make sense.
I don't know. It's less kilobytes or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah, that's strange. How this? I'd like to know. We have to get someone from Sound Machine on the show to really tell us how these things work. Yeah, they're impressive pieces of machinery.
That'd be so exciting.
And tell them the John. We want the Johnny Beane sound machine.
Oh, yeah. Well, you made your own. I remember.
Well,
a while back.
Yeah, I mean anyone can do that on a cell phone. Yeah,
Just
download a couple of samples. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never a past.
Yes. Hi, everybody. It's June 5th, 2021 here in Santa Cruz, where I am. It is June 6th.
12:05 a.m. in the
where
east.
This guy is. John BL. It says right there.
Yeah.
It says right there. John BL. Wait, right there.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Right there. False flag, dude. Ever play Postal? Dude, yes. I actually have it. It's called the Fudge Pack.
Oh my god.
I actually have that because a friend of mine was in the movie. There was a movie actually, and the friend of mine, you guys all know as the Soup Nazi from Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
Also, I'm using all these words tonight that I shouldn't be using. He played Bin Laden in the movie Postal. Right?
I think who was in that? Was that Kevin? That wasn't Kevin Costner. I'm thinking of like the Postman or something.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. Who? I usually say John BL, but you're asking me.
Oh, who's the soup guy?
No, the
Oh,
other. I guess we could look it up. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. I've played Postal for years since
hmm
like whenever the movie came out. That's when I got the CD-ROM for the game. Um,
even that's
and
old. CD-ROM.
oh yeah, yeah, like the game I'm playing now, which we'll talk about. Yeah, there's no CD-ROM. You just download it. You
Yep,
know,
that's so
I
two
actually,
thousands.
yeah, I actually had that sitting right here, Postal. I had it
What
sitting
was the
right
movie
here.
about? Was it about like somebody just going crazy, like that worked for the post office, or
No, it's about this guy named like the Dude or something, and he
no? That was Big
well
Lebowski.
yeah well I've never seen that movie, but
Oh
it's a
God,
similar it's a similar type of thing. It's a guy, he
probably
travels
not
around.
similar at all.
Yeah, I don't think the movie is even anything like the game.
Like Paperboy.
Um,
It sounds like a little bit like was it like Paperboy from Nintendo? You just go out and
yeah.
toilet papers, and you like kill the dog or run over the dog or
But
something.
no, it wasn't like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Miles. Yeah, Larry Thomas. That's his name. Yeah. Yeah,
Thank
Larry
you, Miles.
Thomas. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, I'll put a card right up there on playback if I can remember of me with Larry Thomas doing the Soup Nazi uh bit uh
Yeah, it's
years
great.
ago.
Yeah.
Years ago, yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you meet him?
Originally I met him at originally we met on MySpace, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we go back a long time. We've been on MySpace, and then he was in this movie, and I went to the a screening for it in San Francisco, and he was there.
Postal.
Was it for yeah, it was for Postal, yeah. Yeah. And then we went out to this like club afterwards, and it was like an after party type of thing for this movie. And then a couple few years later, I met him at this thing called WonderCon in San Francisco.
Hmm.
He was there signing, signing, ladles
Is that what he
and all
does?
that.
Super ladles and yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so. Bread,
yeah,
whatever.
because he's a soup Nazi. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I've talked to him many times over the years. He
There's
almost came to one of my shows one time.
a good Facebook page that I follow, Seinfeldism or something like that, and it's got all different, like every reference to Seinfeld. There's always
Mm-hmm.
a picture or something. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
plenty
Mm-hmm.
of content about him and that kind of stuff. Any reference to
Yeah.
Seinfeld's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So anyway, yes, I have played that game. I have it. But right now I'm doing the GTA thing, GTA 5, and I've been doing that. I did it for a few hours today. Somebody was there watching me today. Was it you, Robot? Was it
Someone was
you?
Fruitcake was
Somebody,
saying you stole 5 cars on
yeah,
Twitch today.
Fruitcake was watching me over there. Yeah, if you guys want to give me a follow over there, there's the link in the live chat there. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of
I used to
fun.
game a little bit. I used to play Call of Duty was and Age of Empires was I loved that in like the early 2000s or late 90s, Age of Empires, and then Call of Duty was fun for a little while.
I did Call of Duty. I did Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
I did that one.
Battlefield, I think, was another one that I did.
Yeah.
When I first got my first Mac, I in Mac there was limited games for the Mac, compared to the PC or any of the consoles. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think they ended. I was even the App Store for nowadays that Mac has. You can get just the old Call of Duty from 2005, Call of Duty 2, I think it was, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where
Yeah.
I ended my gaming career.
Oh, yeah. I never ended mine. Mine's just starting now.
Yeah,
With the
some
with this.
GTA and that kind of
It's
stuff.
it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Robot Master Switch. You've been watching me over there. Yeah. Yeah. I was like
Yeah,
on
he
for like
swears.
3 hours today.
You
Uh,
swear on Twitch, not on here though.
yeah. Accidentally. Because you're
Oh,
driving around, jumping out of cars. I mean, it just happens.
I was saying, yeah, Carmageddon was back in the late '90s. I think it was called Carmageddon, and that was like the the PC game that I think it was the precursor. And maybe I don't know if GTA was out at that time, but you drive around and like smash into people and smash into buildings and go through different obstacle courses. And yeah, I played that for a while back in the bootleg copy of that I got in college.
Mm-hmm.
David
Yeah.
Scher, I'll check into that. Yeah, months ago. Damn, I'm gonna have to look up. I'd be happy to be your friend, David Scher. So I'll look into that.
Oh, John Beale, he's great on Facebook.
I don't really post a lot, but I enjoy checking on the Johnny's groups, the 74 2020 and
oh yeah.
all
Which,
that.
by the way, we're live over there right now.
Excellent.
Actually, we're live. We're live there. We're live on the Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, where Bull Bulware is over there. Keith Campbell used to binge on Truck Dinosaur Hunter. Yeah, so we got a few people over there. Check us out. We have Facebook stars over on the Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, and of course we're live here on YouTube, where we have channel members. If you'd like to become a channel member, and that's basically you become a sponsor of the channel, a sponsor of these shows, like KXM Rock, like Brian Spalding, like Robot Master Switch, like Lenny Lou, like Fruitcake Tony. If you notice in the chat, their names are in green. Those are channel members, and the top tier of channel members here on YouTube are Charles Green, Wayno, Joe Christian, Michael B, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, the Chad, James Gum, David Shea Gamori, Michael Smith, Randy Price, Stephen Franklin, Dad Halen, Crazy Cook 678, John Moronic, Jim Ray Hawkins, Mike Neese. Thank you, Mike Neese, for all your support this week. And Steve Carmichael. That is the top tier of channel membership here on YouTube. And we love all of you. We really do.
We love everyone. We really do.
And yeah, as you saw, thanks to False Flag, I think.
Changing those lights.
You can change the lights back there. Any donations on YouTube, any super chats with your questions or comments, you can ask or say anything you want. Basically, we'll change the color of those lights. In the Guitar Moire. That's what that is.
The Guitar Moire. Yes.
It's very cool.
Yellow.
It's very cool.
For the time being.
Yeah, right now it's yellow.
Support the super chat. Donate tonight. How are you doing tonight, Johnny? How's your week?
Good.
Good?
Good. We lost power on Tuesday, and so we did the Tuesday show. I was outside, sitting out there, if anybody remembers.
Yeah, you do that from time to time. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the scheduled blackouts or like the required? I don't know how they do it in California.
They schedule them, but they don't tell you.
Yeah.
So you wake up one day and your alarm clock didn't go off.
How long are they out for? I mean, is it out for like 12, 24 hours at a time, or just 5 or 6, 3 or 4 hours? I don't know.
It varies.
Yeah.
It really varies. Yeah. But yeah, so I was outside for Tuesday, and then Friday, Jay and I had a great show talking Van Halen.
Saw a little bit of that.
Had a great time. We can talk about some of that stuff tonight as well. And then what? I was doing the GTA thing last night. Passed out, got up today at noon, did some more for a few hours.
Do you go to bed like right after you started playing? Because I remember, even like playing Tetris or something like that for a little while, and you go to bed and that's all you like. Your brain can't stop thinking of the blocks or running around and the terrain or driving.
Yeah.
It's hard to fall asleep after you've been gaming for a while.
It's hard just to function in real life after you've been out there stealing cars and
doing illegal things.
doing all this stuff, because then you're out there in the real world driving around and you're like, I really shouldn't do what I'm thinking
It's
about doing over
amazing
here.
that there isn't more of that. Like people, just forgetting that they're in real life and driving off the road, or driving over people and stuff. It's terrible, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's
because
why you got to
people are
remember it's a
yeah,
game. It's
yeah,
not real.
some people don't get the separation sometimes.
No. No.
Watch out though.
Yeah, Robot Master Switch. Yeah, that's definitely that'd be great if anybody wants to join up GTA Online. Just look me up. Look me up on Steam. It's just Johnny Beane. It's just my
Well,
name.
I'll be on vacation in a week or two, so maybe I'll check into that. I'll join you on some GTA or something if I get a chance.
Oh, that'd be great, man. That'd be great.
Yeah, we're winding down our school year, so we got about a week and a half left, and then I got a couple weeks off until summer school. So
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
that should be fun. Get a little bit of a
Cool.
summer vacation.
Awesome.
We need Paul. Yeah, we'll people will be checking in throughout the night. I'm sure Paul's taking a nap, and he'll possibly join us in a little bit.
Yeah, he might be sleeping right now.
Don't wake Paul up.
Shh, everybody, we got to talk real quiet.
But yeah, Caleb and Jay have been chiming in. I think Michael's under the weather again tonight. Michael's not feeling well, but we'll see who shows up. We promise it won't be just me and Johnny. We'll make it entertaining for you.
Please don't leave yet.
Yeah. We'll find lots of good stuff to talk about. So.
Yeah.
Any questions in the chat? Any questions? Ask us, and we'll be happy to answer them if we see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And hey, I'll do a quick roll call here.
Do it.
Of everybody. Pop out chat. Wait, no, that's not it. What is it? I want to do participants.
Did you say hi to the channel members? You did. You said hi to some channel.
I did. Right? You were you dozed off for a second.
Dozed off for a little bit there.
I did though. So we got Brian Spalding. He's here. We got E flat 916 for Kick Tony. How do you pronounce your name, man? I've seen you in the comments for a long time. Gourab.
Gurab.
Gurab.
I don't know if I've seen that.
Gurab. I've seen him. He's left comments on my videos for at least a couple years, I think.
Oh, he just left.
Oh, he's gone?
See him anymore.
Oh, he left.
Show.
Okay.
Welcome to
He was
Show.
here. He was here.
You're always welcome. You don't have to leave on Johnny's account.
Has added you to their friends list. Robot, huh? I just got something just popped up saying somebody just added me.
Uh-oh.
Is that on Steam? If it is, yeah. Look me up on Steam if you guys play games. Just Johnny. It's just my name. Johnny
Twitch, platform. What are we talking? You got all kinds of different platforms.
Yeah.
MySpace,
Steam, and Twitch. For GTA 5. Just look me up. Just my name, Johnny Beane. Halen Fanatic is here. Halface. I'm here. Kurt 5150 is here. KXM Rock is here. I have to burp. Lenny Lou is here. Lindy Lynch is here. Majestic PB and J Cat. Miles Taylor. Neil Daly. Nelson Rodriguez. Nerd Halen. Nightbot. My best friend in the world. Renus Pinkle, Rico B, Robot Master Switch, Stephen Franklin, Thomas Santiago, Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, Fist
the
Light
same list as you.
72. Well, it's probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
Brian Spalding, Cobra Kai Platoon. Dude.
Cobra Kai, thank you for the graphics. Thank you. Cobra Kai. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Both wearing Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Paraphernalia.
Thank you so much, man. We love everything we just have the greatest audience there is. I mean,
yes,
it's
absolutely, man.
It's the best, Jerry. It's the best.
The best. The best, Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banya.
It's gold, Jerry.
It's gold, Jerry. Go.
David Scher. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
David Share, was he the one who? Give me another friend request. I can't find. I was
He
looking for
wants to.
that.
He wants to be your friend on
Yeah,
Facebook.
say hi again. Just, and I'll do it in the next. As soon as you do it, I'll be ready and alert for it, and it'll be.
Man, I get messages like
see how fast
not
I can friend him.
all the time. It's awesome, man. Yeah, by the way, that phone number down there, 415-952-3263. Send us a text. We're getting text messages as we speak. Love your background on your shirt, Johnny. Thank you. Somebody just texted.
Thank you,
So
David Share, for the
so how many frets on that guitar behind you? Behind me or behind him?
Which one? I know I was watching a little bit of last night's show. Jay was saying how that neck looks extra long on that Telecaster.
Oh, on mine?
Looks like a bass. It does. Now that I look at it, yeah, it looks.
You want to see? You want to see this?
Yeah, let's
I'll show this to you. I'm doing I'm going to review this guitar. This company sent me this guitar to review.
Oh, that's not your regular Telecaster.
No.
Oh, okay. Let's check.
No. So I have to do a video. I have to do a video of this.
Hardwood Steak says, "What amp do you use to play through when checking a pickup?" Man, I'm not the pickup guy, but I know my. I don't know if it's the pickup or what's been going on with this. Oh, you can't see it. Johnny's going to.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Johnny's going to talk about his Telecaster.
There's mine
Glary.
first.
Oh, the
Glary. It's a Glary.
I've seen some reviews on the Glary. Who was it? Yeah, Phil McKnight is a big Glary guy.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Glary. Yeah, they sent me this. And I'll be doing a review of this next week.
Nice. By all accounts, they're good quality guitars and very at a good price point too.
Dude, do you know how much this guitar is?
Less than $100.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I know I've seen some of Phil's videos, great. And it's amazing that you can get quality like that at such a low price point.
Yeah, and this does look like a Kramer Beak. I know. That's something I noticed. Yeah. This guitar is $89.
Wow.
It's an $89 guitar, and I haven't done the review yet. But it's pretty good. So
yeah, they're supposed to be great. I might have to pick one up myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a review. They sent you that one though?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Maybe they can send me one. Glary, send me a guitar. Glary and
send him a message. Send him a message. Tell him you're on here.
I'm John BL. Come on, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
No, that's a good looking, I mean, it seems to have all, everything, every review I've seen of that is they're a good company, and they and very very good price point. So
for a beginner,
or even intermediate,
it's pretty good. But I haven't done, I haven't done the review yet. I'll do it this week. But
is it really a maple fretboard or one-piece maple neck? Is the fretboard separate?
Two-piece. Yeah.
Okay. Skunk stripe? No. Oh, okay. Very nice.
So
good stuff. Plug-in bar. Plug her in. What am I looking at? Oh, plug. Yeah. I was thinking plug-in bar like the Floyd Rose kind of plug-in.
Yeah.
I always liked that feature though. Except for you can't tighten it up and it's always swinging. So.
No. Did you have a guitar you were going to show? Yeah, show that off while I put this away.
I wasn't really going to show it, but yeah, I was saying I don't know what's going on. I plugged it in earlier today, and I don't know if it's the pickup or the wiring or my pedal board that's crapping out on it, but it was sounding a little fuzzy, for a little something was shorting out on it, and I might have to open it up. Man. But I love this thing. This has been like last 6 months or so, or I don't know, when did I finish it? It's
been a
June.
while.
So yeah, it's been at least 6 months. So it's fun playing this one.
Cool.
Yes.
Hmm.
If you plug it in, play the opening intro tune, drop D, that baby. Yes. But
There
wait,
you
you're
go.
E flat. You're an E flat 9/5. Is it 9/16? So why would you go drop D? You're E flat. Come on.
Yeah. Play some police. Hey, Kelly. Clayton James Hicks, my birthday is next Tuesday.
Oh,
Is that true?
happy birthday, Clayton. Or your birthday, Johnny.
He's
No, your
saying he's
birthday's
saying
already passed.
he's saying my birthday.
Oh, you didn't even know.
Johnny, your birthday is on June 15th. Clayton is saying.
Okay.
That's
Thank you,
true,
Clayton,
man.
for letting Johnny telling him when his birthday is. You might forget.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And we love you, Clayton. Good to see you every week.
Oh yeah. Oh, for years.
Man.
For
He's one
years
of
and
the
years.
OGs.
Yeah, my birthday is a week from this Tuesday. So it's one less than 2 weeks. Just a little less than 2 weeks away.
All right.
1
Is that
week.
for real? I thought your birthday already did it, or is it for real?
No, that is for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know you were next telecast Tuesday. So you're June something,
Yeah, 15.
and you're going to be 29, 27,
Um
27 plus something.
okay, you guys. All right. All right. I'll finally tell
Johnny's
you.
officially going to tell us how
I'll
old
tell
he
you
is.
guys, man. I'll tell you guys. I'm going to be 36. Why are you laughing?
Because I know that's just not true. Johnny, be proud. Be proud of how old you are, and you're in a good company. You're in good company. Myself, Rob Johnson. Who else? Steve.
Night Ranger. Oh, I thought you said Night Ranger breakfast. I say, what's that? What's that?
There's a few people. What? Steve.
Steve Carmichael.
Not Steve Carmichael. Who's our old friend?
Oh, Steve Anderson.
Steve Anderson is our age. Rob Johnson's our age. Ben Coombs is our age. Within a few months.
He's older than me.
By a few months. I'm older than you by a couple of months, but we're all pushing 36. So.
Yeah. Wait, what is this? Steve. Another Steve. Made by your tech in Melbourne. Do you want me to show this?
What do we got?
It's a guitar.
Don't forget to text 415-952-3263, and we will show your pictures and your comments online if you want to text into Johnny.
Do you want me to, let me know if you want me to show this. It's a Strat. It's a Strat with one pickup.
Saturday night, of course he wants you to show it.
Yeah. 36 plus 10.
A little more than that. One more, maybe.
Maybe several more.
Maybe. I kind of came to that conclusion on my own, and a few other people. I think Johnny and I are almost the same age, but I could be way off. So, I mean, whatever I say, don't listen to what I say.
You were born. You were born in 1977 too.
A year before Jaws. So if anyone knows,
74. Man, you're old, man.
Yeah, I'm old.
Really old.
Yeah. And 3 years before Star Wars. So
I don't know if I should be allowed to be talking to you. You're really old, man.
we've got older friends. Caleb's in his 50s. Paul's in his 50s. So we're not that old. And Jay is younger than us. So
we're way younger than those
track
dudes.
of all the ages. I don't know how. I just I pay attention to all the clues that everyone says. Jay's a little younger. Paul's a little older. So we're right in the middle. Okay, Johnny, we're all right. We're right in the middle.
That's a Chrome EMG.
Show it. Let's see
where was that?
What you're talking about. False flag. EMG 81.
Chrome. You want me to show just the guitar?
Nice. Strat with an EMG.
That's what so he says, yeah. Chrome EMG 81.
Is that a PAF? What do they call it? Would that be considered a PAF or
a Chrome
because
EMG?
it's got that Gibson chrome cover.
Does it?
I don't know. You're talking to the wrong guys. That I don't know about pickups. I know a little bit about pickups, but I know the chrome cover was the back on the Les Pauls and stuff.
Yeah, and stuff. Oh, cool! Here we go. We got somebody's guitar collection here.
Nice. Is that
here,
let's
check
that out.
Show a few things.
Is it a Sandemus or a Charvel? That the first one's a Charvel, right? No, it's an EV. Is that a
Charvel?
It's got that on the neck, the bottom of the neck. It's got isn't that an EV or that's a Charvel thing?
That's a Charvel. Yeah. It's got the adjustment at the bottom.
The truss rod wheel or whatever they call that.
Wait, those are all Charvels. They all are.
Nice. Yeah,
awesome, man.
Nice looking Sandemus, or those are all Sandemus?
I don't know, but see, there's the cool part right there that he's actually watching us.
Yeah, nice.
We're actually being watched right now, so
that's an extra widescreen monitor too. It looks like
it's nice.
Nice gear.
Very cool, man. Yeah. You guys text in. Well, that number's missing. Text in pictures like that, and I share them on Instagram stories and what do you call it? Twitter fleets. See, that's the guy that wants to be your Facebook friend.
Oh, okay, David.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. It's got a hum, but it's a bridge in the middle. No neck pickup on that. That's kind of cool. You don't see that a lot.
That's a Night Swan. That's a Kramer. That's a Kramer Night Swan. Yeah.
And it was that standard on the Kramer, the bridge in the middle only.
Yeah.
No neck pickup.
No, for that model. Yeah,
you don't see that a lot.
That was standard. Special delivery from Colonel's Randy P.
Randy Price
is saying he got a special delivery from Colonel's. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got hooked up.
Colonel's.
Man. Colonel's will take care of you. Yeah. Tell him Johnny Beane sent you.
Tell him Johnny Beane or Jay Hannon sent you, and you'll get more. You'll get more Colonels. I mean, what more do you want than more Colonels?
Yeah. It's getting to be about Colonel time around here. The corn crops coming up around this area. There's a lot of farms in this area, and everyone's planting their corn. You got to get the corn at the right time of the year, right around July and August. I know we're talking about different things, but Colonel's is the best in popped corn.
Yeah, if you like your corn popped, go with Colonel's.
Where is Jay? Jay will join us at some point.
He's in the chat. I saw him.
Uh-oh. He's lurking.
He said something in the chat box.
Yeah.
I saw him in there
too. We saw them both out there. We don't need them. Just you and me. We can handle it from here. It's just gonna get cluttered with everyone else.
Blonde and all the new Eventide and Stereo rocks. People are saying Splon amplifiers.
Oh. Splon. I don't know if I've heard of them. Looks like an old Plexi or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice setup, man. Very cool.
Nice pedal board. There you go. You got a tube screamer. You got the Phase 90, the EVH. What is that? The EVH distortion, or what's the
blue one?
No, the black and white one. Upper left.
Oh, the flanger.
Oh, the flanger. Okay.
They got the flanger. They got the Eventide micro pitch. They got the
Nice setup. Pedalboard.
MXR analog chorus. Oh, and they even have a carbon copy. Those are awesome. I've got a couple of them.
I've got the knockoff. I got the Joe-Yo and the what else? The cheap pedals.
You got the Joe-Yo.
The Behringer and the Joe-Yo. But they work. I like them. Nice.
Very nice Wolfgang special. While watching Jay Hannon and I on Talking Van Halen.
Cool.
Very cool, man. We have not, Joanne. We have not talked about that. Did you hear any of that?
Him and Rogan. I did not hear the new one, but him and Joe have a good banter between. Joe knows what's going on, and Dave has a lot to say. Nice Telecaster. Is that
nice Squire Telecaster made in Japan? Oh, this is the good stuff, man.
Is that Janice or? I know she was talking about a Telecaster earlier.
Janice, is this yours?
I think
awesome.
It was Janice.
Those are great.
Janice Lowe, I'm a 52 Telecaster. Oh, she is a 52 Telecaster. She doesn't own one. She is one. Get that taken care of, Janice. Or you can come over to my house and.
Oh.
If she's a 52 Telecaster, I'll take one of those.
Mm-hmm. Noel Monk made an appearance in the Van Halen group.
Oh wow!
Yeah. We have a lot of cool people in there, man, including this guy. He's in there too, right?
Man, I don't know how advantageous it's going to be to have me on tonight. I'll start by saying that.
Oh, it's going to be entertaining at least.
What happened?
Man, I don't know. I got a little sizzled and started playing my favorite Anthrax, Metallica, Dokken. I learned a Dokken riff. Wow. And I was like, I might not even go on tonight because I'm having so much fun just playing these riffs.
Sounds like a good night.
But then I had to pee, and I was like, well, I'll put my guitar down for that. And if I, and I was like, oh, come on.
Joe, awesome, man.
Nice seeing everybody.
Welcome, Jay. Good to see you.
We're having a great time, man. We have 112 people watching us.
Damn.
We're having a lot of fun.
Oh, but just dropped. I'm on now. It's down a little bit.
Anthrax. What were you listening to?
No, I was playing the
you were
playing
just
the riff.
Yeah. All right.
I am the law. That's a fun one. I started playing the intro to Battery, which there's a Ben Eller video when he's explaining how to play the first riff to Battery. And a lot of people he's right, a lot of people did get it wrong. Or do get it wrong, I still should say. But it's one of the coolest riffs, man, in metal. Jay get in trouble with Jeannie for playing Dokken. I think she's come to the conclusion that I'm going to listen to that album like 7 times a day for the rest of my life. I honestly think she's at that point. Like, it's beyond. I think she likes it now because it's been like 3 weeks straight.
Which album is it?
Well, it's Back for the Attack, and then a select few from like Tooth and Nail and
so you kind of rediscovered Dokken in the last
discovered, I should say.
Discovered. I haven't discovered them myself yet, to be honest with you.
I've always, ever since '87, when Nightmare on Elm Street 3 came out. Yeah, ever since that song I know. Ever since that song was on MTV.
Me too.
I've always loved that song, but for some reason, whenever I'd hear other Dokken songs, like I was like, it didn't compare to Lynch Mob, is what I'm trying to say. Like I really listened to Lynch Mob before anything else besides Dream Warriors from Dokken. But now I'm like hooked on that album.
So there's a lot of good content that you can look into. Myself, you're gonna have to tip me off to it because I haven't never explored the Dokken catalog myself.
Dude, front to back on Back for the Attack. I said it before. It's banger after banger after banger after. I mean, you can keep going. Really? The whole album. There's never a skip.
never skip.
That's what remember the old the stickers they put on an album to like help sell it.
Yeah.
Dokken on the top is a sticker that says never a skip.
Which when was that? Was that late 80s or something like that?
87 that came out.
Perfect. Right in that pocket right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
87 was
There's
the
a pretty
year.
good pocket right there before it got extra cheesy, in late, 88s and 89s. That type of stuff really kind of, went a little too far.
Yeah.
Even though I do love a lot of that stuff. Well, speaking of that album, I was shooting the S with Caleb today. I actually forgot to call him back. He's probably gonna beat me up when he gets on here. But he was saying about in 87. Now I don't know if the album was recorded 86 because I think it came out early-ish 87, maybe, because obviously for the movie, I don't know when the movie came out, but they went on to whatchamacallit? They did the Monsters of Rock in 87.
88.
So
88.
Was it 88? Yeah, it was
Summer
88.
88.
Summer of 88. Yeah, never mind. All right. So that album came out in 87.
The movie must have come out in 87.
Yeah, movie came out in 87, but Caleb was saying how he was using Randall's back then. I was like, I thought he was Soldano, but he said I don't think he got into Soldano until like the year after or something like that, 88 or something. So if anybody out there is a Dokken fan and they're a George Lynch fanatic, when did he start using Soldanos? Because I always, there's a video of him when they were tracking the first Lynch Mob record, of like a bunch of outtakes or him just like jamming solos over the songs, just ripping, right? And right behind him, I believe there's two Soldano heads right on the, right in the control room.
Well, him and Ed were always kind of they were in touch at that time, or they would compare. They were contemporaries. I don't know what to say in the 87, 88. So I mean, I'm sure Ed kind of had an influence on that. So maybe his 87 would probably make sense.
Oh yeah,
Ed
Wicked
was using
Sensation is definitely Soldano. Yeah.
Ed was using them in 80, 85 and 86 probably, right?
Yeah, I'd love to know when he I didn't realize he ever used Randall heads. I mean, I'm a Lynch fan.
Oh, Randall, yeah.
Yeah.
Soldano.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb was saying how Lynch, he thought up until, after this album came out, at least, that he was using solid state Randall amps at the time. But I never knew that. I always thought like, using Marshall and then Soldano or something. Everyone was using Marshalls back then. So like, why wouldn't you think that he was?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man. my face is tingling.
Huh? You had a brownie?
No, but what's in those brownies? I did. Man,
Okay.
I got a refill, and this one's
Good stuff.
this one's pretty heavy metal.
Wow.
Might not be coming down for a long time, boys.
It'd be an entertaining night at least. Oh man.
Wow.
He's friends with Randall Amps for a long time. So is that George Lynch was a Randall? I know Dime is. When I hear Randall, I think of Dime. I mean,
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
he's the Randall guy, but Lynch was always. Is from what I know. I'm not a big Dokken or Lynch fan, but he was.
If you listen to Back for the Attack for 3 weeks straight, you will be.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. Yeah.
It's just great. Like even the
My
ballads.
girlfriend's a big Dokken fan. Who
was I talking to about this album? And they're a fan of that album, and they're like, dude, even the ballads are awesome. Like, so in that 80s time frame, especially with those types of bands, they'd write a ballad and it would either be a super hit or it would be like, oh my God, always a skip. They'd be like so corny, like forced. But I'm telling you, even the ballads on this album are awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be running around like a chicken with my head cut off. That's what it feels like.
Oh my God.
Mike the Chicken. You ever hear of Mike the Chicken?
No.
Oh.
He was a chicken that got his head cut off, and he lived for like 6 months after he got his head cut off.
Just running around in a circle.
They used to feed him through the hole. There's a whole story about.
Oh my God!
There's a whole story about. I think it was Mike the Chicken. You look it up. It's supposedly a true story. They put him to the slaughter, and then he lived for like 6 months after.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry. I don't know why I brought that up, but
did the chicken like move around?
Yeah,
his name was Mike, though.
Fully functional without his head.
Whoa.
they would feed him in the hole, and somebody in the chat
like
looked
when
through-
it was
verify
feeding
that.
time, like he would go.
Oh.
You never heard of Mike the Chicken, Caleb?
Uh-oh.
It's
Oh,
one
yeah?
of those. One of those.
His mic is
There you go.
fried.
Yeah.
My mic. What are you talking about?
Choking the chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mike the chicken.
Somebody look that up. Mike the Chicken. It was a back in, I don't know, several years ago.
Back in the 1800s.
Back in the several years ago. We're living night by night.
Yes, dude. I can't stop. I wish there was is there a
Nivets.
counter on how many times you've heard songs on like Spotify? Is there a way to check it?
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Think so.
How do I do that?
Living it night by night. Dude, there's some
Great,
killer riffs on that record. Like it's just like, damn. He's
Never a skip.
he's going after it. And I was thinking, I think the most unlucky guitar hero of our time is Warren DeMartini, and I'll tell you why. He's down in the mix. You know, on that record, I'm listening today. Lynch is in your face, and DeMartini is just like Lynch. They're very similar players, but maybe Warren has a little bit more soul. But Warren is low in the mix, like because he's with another guitar player, and that other guitar player controlled the band. And I think he deliberately like kneecapped Warren's, power in the band. Does that make any sense? Anybody agree with me in the chat? If they know what I'm talking about. Start my opinions off. I got opinions tonight, boys. Let's go.
Oh man, I'm all ears and then some right now.
Dude, where do we start?
First,
Good
Jay
evening,
didn't call me
everybody.
back. No, I'm joking.
By the
Echo.
way,
Here's
Echo.
Mike the Chicken. In the meantime, just
chicken. Good. That's good stuff.
Caleb,
That picture's from the
just to
1700s.
end that.
Caleb,
I had a
is your
great
volume
idea.
cranked right now?
What's that?
Is your volume cranked right now?
Is it too loud?
Well, I hear it. For Christ's sake,
Good or bad?
Yeah,
hello?
that's worse.
Still echoing.
Hello? Check.
No, it's all right.
Well, you don't echo, but we do. Oh my god.
Echo.
You might have to drop out and come back in and then rip
Echo.
it, and then rip it.
I don't know. I don't
Me?
hear it.
Is it me?
I don't hear it.
You were John. It can't be John Biel. He's wearing
It's
headphones.
whoever's not wearing headphones, and that includes you, Jay.
But I hear the echo. I hear the
I'll
echo.
leave. I'll leave.
Echo.
Okay.
Echo.
Echo.
Ah,
Echo.
Bah.
Echo. Yeah,
I
it's
would
gone.
not be culprit.
Gecko.
Rico B says, after the loss of his head, Mike achieved national fame until his death in March of 1947.
40.
All right, that's enough. I'm sorry. That's enough time for Mike, but I don't know why I thought of that.
18 months, man.
That's
Oh.
crazy. I don't know. I think I saw that on Facebook somewhere. One of those trivia things, Did you know? Anyway. What was Caleb talking about?
Let's find out. He was talking about
Warren DeMartini.
Dokken.
Poor Warren. No, not poor Warren. Warren got his Warren is respected as one of the greater hair metal axemen.
Yeah, and where's Michael Smith, man? Because he got to meet him at the NAMM show.
Yeah. And
Caleb and I were there. We were there. Warren, he met Warren and then Jake E. Lee at the same time.
Check.
And you can see me and Caleb in the back.
sound fine, Caleb.
Echo. Check.
Echo.
Do you hear it? I don't hear an echo. Maybe it's me.
Check. That's
Check.
fine.
Check. 1, 2. Sibilants.
Check it. Sibilants. Anyway,
Hey,
continue.
I wanted to see if someone in the chat would be kind enough. I had an idea. How cool would this be if someone had one of those clickers that you have at the door, of a bar. And every time someone said, we get a click. I want to find out how many times is said on this, because I know Jay does it and I know Johnny does it. And I know I do it because we're doing it because Eddie did it. And we literally adopted his speech pattern. And I want to just know. I want to see like the count. We should.
You forgot the you before that.
We should get the counts like every night.
Somebody in the chat step up and start.
Yeah,
somebody in the chat.
Somebody has to count the no's. Okay.
Yeah. E flat.
Or on playback.
Isn't that Michael?
Michael Jackson. Every time somebody says it, I wish somebody was on like the side of the and would hit the
So
it's like. How many times do we say like?
Mm-hmm.
So should we get to the Rogan thing before Paul wakes up, or
I didn't review the Rogan thing, but
I watched it before a little while ago.
I don't think he's waking up.
All right.
I think he's probably out because
Paul, wake up.
Well, I guess we're a 4-piece tonight.
Dave.
Oh, we're gonna be a 5-piece if I keep eating this.
There you go.
Or a 3-piece.
Well, he sent me another package, by the way.
Oh.
Yep.
That Colonel's just keep coming, man.
I watched the whole 3 hours.
Damn. You watched 3 hours of David Lee Roth talk about himself.
Wow.
Yes. I wanted to see the 3 hours, but I
How deep does he get?
Johnny, I downloaded the Spotify app for free and watched it, so it wasn't like I signed up for anything. So it was easy.
I have it. Maybe Monday.
Monday.
I'll have a couple hours to. Well, I'll have several hours in the car. So.
And you can listen to it at like 1.2 times speed or something like that.
Oh wow! I wonder how Dave's wheezy laugh sounds with that. Man,
I watched the only clip I watched so far was we was talking about like the origins of Van Halen.
So we got into some old stories and stuff like that.
There's one.
See, I don't even notice it.
We need to change. There we go. That'll be good.
It basically replaces it's our version of
God damn it.
Better than that's what they teach you in that's what they teach you in radio school or whatever. I know when I was in communications class in college, they like was the no, you don't got to say either nothing or don't say or you can say
So I thought, of course, I was tuning in for one reason. I wanted to hear him say something, just one thing about his musical soulmate. And I was disappointed because there was no mention. Only one moment where he said that he's the one who took Edward to see dance music for the first time. That's the only time he mentioned him. But he mentioned Alex maybe 15 times.
Wow.
And Michael maybe half dozen times. And it was, with Dave, there's a strategy for everything. And I'm just not sure what he was trying to do, whether he was actually talking to Alex or he was reaching out to Alex. We're doing Cool. That it's going to be going off. So people have been saying, because I've posted a little about it, that it's none of your business what he thinks of Edward. It's between him and Ed, and maybe it's private. And I
Dave's
just
a
don't buy
strange
it.
dude.
I
Dave-
just don't buy it. That guy talks about everything under the sun.
and
Why
loves
can't he
the
say
stories.
Why
loves
can't
the-
he say something nice about Edward Van Halen? He's gone. Thank you, dude. Ding. He's gone, and we haven't heard Dave say anything. It's the weirdest thing.
Dave loves
weirdest
telling
thing.
stories. I mean,
There's no punchline. That's why. There's no punchline. There's nothing people can laugh at. And with Dave, there's always a joke. Always.
Do you think
And
there was any like bad blood between them, or
well, of course.
I mean, I know there was years past, but I mean, did they reconcile before?
We don't know. We don't know how this last one ended.
Yeah.
We don't know if he got a call about the kitchen sink tour and said, "Fuck you guys." We don't know that. Ding.
Hey, that's possible.
So
the story is yet to be told.
I was disappointed. People and there's some people in the crazy group that as soon as I posted about it,
Damn, he's calling Johnny's Facebook group of the crazy group.
It's the crazy group. It's the crazy group. Sorry.
Occasionally,
There's a lot of weirdos in there.
It's so nuts, man. We got people who are so retarded in that group. It's not even funny. I don't know how they go out and function without making a Sammy meme, like it's so everything's a Sammy. Like I posted about Dave not saying something about Edward, and I got hit with a bunch of Sammy hate. I wasn't even talking about Sammy.
You can't win.
I wasn't talking about Sammy Dave. It's crazy. This is just about a human being, a chance to be a human being. Dave could have been a human being. And maybe he would have like choked up, and maybe he would have like had to say, "Can we stop the interview?" That would have been awesome. That would have been real.
Do you think that's where his mind
Some
is
people
at?
say that. Some people suggested like
he just can't talk about it. Yeah,
can't talk about it because it's so. But I don't. Sorry, I don't buy that.
No,
I don't buy that. We know that they both, the Van Halens went stage right or stage left, and Dave went stage right every night, and they weren't anywhere near each other backstage, and they just saw each other on stage.
It was a a business.
So, but I was just looking, looking for someone to say something about Edward in that camp.
Joe didn't bring anything up, kind of lead him on.
Joe, I tell you, it's like he was asked not to ask about it.
Oh, definitely.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Definitely asked. We're not going there.
Yep.
So that's why it was weird when Dave kept crowbarring in Alex, like it was constant, a bunch of times, and in the greatest light too.
Was he reminiscing about Alex?
Yes.
Or was he like talking about present Alex, or
yes, like saying that we're talking and we're good friends, and it's. I suggest y'all listen to it. I know it's hard to take 3 hours of Dave. Most of it
It's hard to take 12. The clip I watched was 12 minutes, and I had to I was
most
like,
of
oh
it
my
you've
goodness.
heard before. Most of, you've probably heard 71% of it before. You just heard it. It's all. But there are a few moments where you're like, wow, Dave's talking about that. That's interesting. So it is what it is. I really was expecting something more, but I guess we're not going to get it.
was it Rogan that he had maybe a year ago that he had another long interview with?
Yep.
That was before Ed passed, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was a quality. That was I listened to that one, and that was a. It was a
That
lot.
was
He
like
had a lot to say on that.
Right when he was about to do Vegas, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's why he went on. So
Yeah, I don't know why he's holding back. I don't know.
because all we've gotten are what that song Somewhere Over the Rainbow Bar and Grill that he made a mention that he was dedicating it to, and then 2 tweets, like right in the first few days. What a long, great trip it's been. That's all he said. That's it.
If I was Rogan and they asked me ahead of time, hey, Roth will do the show, but please don't bring up Eddie Van Halen. Like, well, if I can't talk about Eddie Van Halen
I know, seriously.
again, then I'll get somebody else.
That's the elephant in the room. How do you feel about your musical soulmate's death? Like, that has to be. That's what everybody wants to hear.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know. You know, did you have closure with him?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not.
We heard about everyone else, you know,
Sammy got
Sammy's
his,
point of
right?
view, Mike's point of view, you know, Mike didn't necessarily get the chance he wanted, but Sammy, you know, was able to talk to him till the end. And yeah, we didn't hear about what Dave's, you know, what their relationship was at the end. I'm sure he was, you know, he was up to date on all everything that was going on.
Well, Paul says, you know, how interviews work. You know, some artists will actually, their PR or whatever manager will basically give them the questions that they want you to ask, and they'll tell you, do not ask about this, do not mention this. You're allowed. Remember with the Sammy thing,
But in a 3-hour,
they were told they're allowed one Sammy or one Eddie question when they interviewed Sammy. So there's rules to this stuff. You can't just
sure.
If Dave was, you know, Dave told them, don't ask me about Eddie. You know, what's he going to do?
It was 3 hour. I mean, a 3-hour interview. I mean, he's
3 hours.
Anything's going to be, you know, if that's just a chat. I mean, that's a chat between friends. 3 hours of content there. You know,
This is 3 hours.
I know, that's true. Yeah,
and we're not.
We
friends.
don't talk about anything important.
Yeah, Kurt in the chat says DLR and EVH had a business relationship, and that was it. Of course they did.
That's what we were led to believe at this
but
point.
They still had a relationship. They still, when Dave stands on stage next to Ed and says some of the greatest times of my life are standing on stage with you, Ed.
All of the greatest times.
You know, you want to think that's true. You want to think he means it. It sounded like he did. You know, he said that like the last 5 shows of the tour.
I mean, even if he's holding back, you know, he's got to start opening up. I mean, I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the case, that he's holding back. You know, because emotionally, but I don't mean
to ruin this moment, but my wife is sending me videos of me
chowing down on the
eating
on the kernels.
Yep.
I hope this camera doesn't turn around on you, Jeannie, because for this video.
There it is.
Because if it does,
Johnny, isolate. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, show that again. Show that one more time.
It starts out bad, and then zoom in.
I mean, it's just, it's like whenever an old friend dies. I remember when I was 23, my best friend from high school died, and it was devastating. And the reason it was because we had so many moments together, just the two of us. So many stories I had that we could laugh about, and now all those were just mine. You know what I mean? There was nobody on earth I could talk to about those moments and get the same reaction or have them understand that joke or that stuff. I mean, so with all their bullshit, you got to tell. I mean, we got to agree that Dave and Ed had moments along their ascent that were awesome, you know, that were special, that were amazing. And even the crap, like I hope Dave writes a book. I want to hear it all. I want to know, because this is our lives. This band is our lives. He has all the stories. And now all Ed's stories are gone with Ed. He's told people stories, but you know, there's only a few guys left in that band. So,
I mean, do you think they parted ways in the early 80s between the two of them? I mean, they both had their separate dressing rooms at that point, you know, like 81, 82.
no,
know.
they were in the '84 tour. They all had the same room. We saw the Kurt video, right?
Well,
We saw where all their
Dave was
stuff
starting to
was
be his own personality at that
in
point.
that backstage area. They were all in the same area.
Especially
I think
when the
Dave
shirt-
probably had his own room, and he was keeping his extra stuff in their room.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah, yeah.
probably what we saw. You know,
I think, yeah, I mean, 80 after 82 or even 80, you know, before the US Festival, before 83, they kind of went their separate. I mean, they were in separate mindsets.
after 72, maybe.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, that's probably being generous. 82. I mean, yeah. When they started rising to fame, and you know, Ed took his route being the guitar hero, and Dave was the frontman hero.
I'm sure they all their strife was in the album process and the tour pre-production process. I don't think on the tour so much, because that's a show, and we know that they were doing the same freaking thing every night. So it's really hard to get
But
bent
that
out of
almost
shape.
shows that, you know, it was a bit, you know, that it was a planned
business
thing, that they were just, you know, we're going to go out and even on any of the early tours, they kind of did the same set list every night, and that they probably didn't communicate that much with Dave. And I don't know. I mean, you've some of the interview, and Dave was his own entity starting in the early 80s. You know, he broke, not that he, you know, broke apart from the band, but you could see him going in that direction in the early 80s.
I think Dave probably laid down the line or the law with the set lists and all that. I think everything was completely controlled and scripted by Dave in those years, and had to be, and even in the later years. I mean, I obviously Wolfgang made the set lists, but those set lists stayed right where they were, and
Yeah.
Dave had to have a handle on the show.
Because I mean, I know Ed and Al would be happy jamming off, you know, for minutes at a time, you know, on their own, doing their own thing. But you know, and it was probably planned that Dave would take a break during, you know,
I need a
somebody
drink.
get me a doctor or something like that.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Well, you know, I know
Dave's going to take a 5-minute break. You guys do your thing.
I'm gonna get a drink.
we know Sammy wasn't there at the time, but he mentioned in an interview or two that, you know, when he joined that band, they were like, "What do you want to do?" And Sammy was like, "Oh, what do you know?" And he basically said, "When I got in that band, I had to run the band. When Dave was in that band, he ran that band."
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's coming from Sammy, so who knows? But you know, they'd always ask Sammy what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to write a current book about, you know, or an honest. I mean, Sammy kind of spilled the beans a little bit on, you know, the early 2000s and after the separation and all that, and that was kind of where the bad blood came from. But I was just thinking of that the other day. Sammy's at some point gonna write another book clarifying, not necessarily clarifying, because that'll stuff. I mean, I believe that stuff happened that he wrote in his book, but you know, a retrospective, you know, looking back at it, you know, and more about the positive relationship they had. I mean, that was written at the time after the 2004 tour, which was a disaster. But
yeah,
you know, and yeah, I just think Dave was his own personality from the early 80s way past, you know, especially into
he still is.
Yeah, he's got his, and he's crazy. I mean, we love Dave, but he goes off on those tangents and all that. I mean, he's got a crazy personality where it's just, you know, you don't even know what he's talking about half the time.
I know. He does.
Yeah, and some of the stories are great. And I wish he would. You know, I didn't watch the Rogan interview, but I know the last interview. I think
Rogan said maybe 5-6 times during this one, "Man, what kind of weed are you smoking? Like, I got to know where you're getting this weed."
It's not that though. It's not that. It's just Dave. That's who Dave
right,
is.
but that's what he was dumbfounded with the Dave character, which was weird because you know what you're getting.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what you're getting, but Rogan seemed like, what is going on? And he was very, he kind of, cornered Dave on a few things. Like, what does that mean? Where
Mhm.
you're like,
Yeah, you
wait,
follow up.
he asked him that,
Mhm.
like he asked him what that means. And no one asked
You
Dave what he
follow.
means. Yeah.
You follow.
You follow. Exactly.
Well, I don't. You know what the thing is, man, with Rogan, he says he was a Van Halen fan during these interviews. But he doesn't know. Like he seems surprised at a lot of these stories, and when he saw Dave, the
I'm
picture of
thinking of,
Dave, like when he was younger, like Rogan almost looked like, wow, that's how you looked, huh? Instead of like, yeah, I know, I used to have pictures of you on my walls.
Yeah.
I think Rogan isn't as big a fan as he claims he is. Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different interview. Who was the guy who he interviewed maybe a year or so ago? It wasn't Rogan. It was somebody else with one of those podcasts that
Mark Maron.
Mark Maron. That's it. Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Maron.
And that was a great interview.
That was the best one. And that guy
Yeah,
knew Van Halen. So that's
he
why.
knew all the questions to ask. Yeah.
And
I would think Rogan
he's the only one to ever disarm Dave. That interview was whoa.
That's
you
where
learn
I
more
got
about. That's when you first
confused,
heard about the music teacher that was in Auschwitz and all that stuff, all those stories where you're like, wow.
That was a great interview. Yeah.
You follow.
But I mean, sure, Rogan is a fan. I know. I mean, from a few of the things I've heard, he's definitely, and he grew up in the same kind of era, But
come on with us, Dave.
I don't know if I'd be able to handle it, man.
I got some questions.
He's going to tell you 37 other ones in the story to tell you the one that you asked. Man.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm already putting a hurting on this.
Jeez.
Wow. That's in you?
That's what he said.
Hey, Keenan.
Yes.
What else?
What else is going on? Wolfgang had a good week.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfgang.
Yeah, the Washington Post. That was incredible, man.
The next show we do, it'll be out.
What's the what is it, Tuesday?
Friday.
Friday.
The official release of Mammoth WVH.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be talking
news
about
that he's going on tour this week too, right? Was that this week?
A lot of people want to bitch about that in the group too. God,
really? Man,
what's wrong with you? Could he get on a better tour? No. Are you kidding?
That's great. It's great to hear.
Perfect.
Yeah, why would you want what?
Right?
I think it's the perfect.
What better tour would there be? The only other one would be like the that's next year. Never mind.
Maybe
Push it to
AC/DC.
next year. I was thinking about
Fighters. Foo
Fighters.
It's fucking stadiums.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. Are you kidding? What?
Yeah.
It's what he would have been doing with Van Halen.
Never was skip.
He would have been opening for Van Halen and the Foo Fighters, or Van Halen and Guns N' Roses. That's what it would have been on the Kitchen Sink tour. So
Jeff Davidson said, of course, Rogan is a fan. Just because he didn't see every childhood photo of Roth doesn't mean he's not. Listen, there's a difference between he's probably a fan of their music. But as far as like, I mean, obviously us here, we're a little above the normal fan that even follows them.
You know who we are.
Yeah, I don't think he knows what, could tell I'm the one from Atomic Punk. Sorry. I don't think he can.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, like is Rogan a fan where he knows like the track listing, of like some,
Right,
if not all, of the albums.
Yeah. If we told them a
Fourth
song, what
song.
album's that from?
Yeah.
If that's
Yeah.
you're a fan. You're a fan if you know that. If you don't, you're not. Sorry. That's just it.
Yes.
You know.
You know,
You follow.
you follow.
Hey, Johnny. Welcome, man. Yeah, welcome everybody. We got 100 and I just dropped. Oh, dang.
100,000 people watching.
It was 137, dropped to 132.
Oh,
What?
man.
Five
in
people
in
just
a
got clipped.
second.
Come on.
A total second.
The power went out
What?
somewhere.
I want to welcome everybody that's watching me eat 3 pounds of popcorn live.
Yeah,
Watch
I've
Jay
got
gain 4 pounds over the next 2 hours.
I've got my own now, man. I grabbed on too, man. I go.
Uh-oh.
Man,
Uh-oh.
it's going viral.
Islander Winder. I'm not related to Michael Rappaport.
Didn't
Different
somebody ask that
spelling.
last week?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But sorry.
No, somebody asked you.
Asked you?
Crap. Was it on
John
social media? Social media asked something about. Man, did I dream this, man?
Probably.
Oh, I think Aaron Rappaport, the guy who took the pictures for 5150, the album cover picture. The back
Isn't
cover.
that Seth Rogen movie, Aaron Rappaport? That was his name in that the interview.
I saw that movie
The
finally.
interview, yeah, Aaron Rappaport.
Yeah.
I think that was his name in the movie. You got Aaron Rappaport. He's drunk talking to the North Korean dictator. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that one.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you got to see that.
The
man.
interview, that's a good one. Yeah, him and
Yeah.
That's
him
a
and that
movie
other
Johnny's
guy.
seen.
Yeah, well, I just
A
saw
rare
it
movie,
like a few months ago. Somebody's peeking.
What?
Someone's in the green room.
No, and Caleb's behind Caleb. I
Oh.
somebody in the back.
Caleb, I was
Right.
looking at that shirt before I could see the whole before I could see what shirt you were wearing, and it looks almost the blur at the top of above the VH. It almost is
Uh-oh.
that Ed playing. Is that like a blurred Ed playing guitar? You know what I'm saying? Before I could see the VH, and I didn't know what shirt you were wearing. Yeah.
That looks like an upside down headstock, right?
Right. It almost looks It looks like someone's fretting the.
That
fretting
looks
the
like
neck.
Ed's hair, right?
Yeah,
I can
like
see
really
that.
blurred. But Ed
Yeah.
never played a reverse headstock unless
Nope.
it wouldn't
But
be
it's
a
bl-
reverse picture.
But it's blurred. It's like Snoopy's painting it. It looks like.
Yeah, is that a bootleg shirt or I haven't seen that with the Snoopy.
I think Steve Anderson sent me this, right?
Oh.
So it's bootleg.
Steve Anderson has been missing, ominously missing.
Steve, we
social
want to hear
media.
from you, man. We miss you. He is missing.
Steve Anderson is missing.
He was building a bumblebee, and then just he fell off the
Building a
earth.
bumblebee.
Fell off the earth.
Yeah, Steve. Tell us how you doing, man. Anyone remembers Screaming Yellow Zonkers?
I leave him voicemails and it's always a skip.
Wait,
Look at space farce.
Johnny?
Rappaport needs to get off Roth's nuts. I'm not on his nuts. I'm actually pinching them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just a fan.
Space Fair
Am I dropping out?
farce.
Huh?
No,
I think my internet is
fuzzy?
blurry.
going
It was
berserk.
Blurry.
You're a little blurry.
Yeah, I think it's covered in cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Look at those fingers.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Start tooth scraping those.
Good stuff, Jay. Huh? Lick them. Lick the fingers.
Right, and then he goes, "Wait a minute! I was just playing my guitars.
It's not easy being cheesy.
No, I always wash my hands after I play.
Always wash."
Before and after.
Bent Tom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Steve Anderson, if you're watching this, man, yeah. Hope
The
everything's
original
cool, man.
Saturday night host.
Friday night.
Well, I think he did the first Saturday night too.
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't
It was
know.
like years ago. Jay, pick up the Ibanez.
With those fingers?
I'll never play the guitar again.
Anyway, what else is going on?
Yeah, the Washington Post interview was really cool. The piece, not really an interview. It's a lot of light shedding on that. And that's first time that they ever admitted that they stopped the tour for rehab in 07, 08.
Oh yeah.
Who said that?
Wow.
They said that it got so bad that Wolfgang wouldn't hold Ed's hand in the bow, at the Florida,
really?
the last show before they postponed. If you guys, I mean,
I haven't read the whole.
I know you don't want to see it, but if you want to, just search Sunrise, Florida, February 20th, 2008, and it was bad. But they took about 7 weeks off, and when Ed came back, it was off the charts. So
one of the best parts,
and that was the last. Supposedly that's the last time he was wasted. So he put together a good solid 12 years. So
yeah, the later 08 tours, from that tour were some of the best shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw the Vegas show is the second show back from the postponement, and he was on fire. That was the Tiger Jam, the Tiger Woods thing, and then I saw Madison Square Garden in May, and they were just on fire. That was a great night.
Yeah, those are on YouTube. What was the other one? Maryland. I think it was what are they? Largo. I don't know if it was Largo or whatever. The same arena.
The Pinta and the Santa Maria.
Yeah. Yes.
Good night, Joan. All day, all night. I think Tuesday.
Nice.
Oh, so you'll have a guitar to show.
Is that the travel guitar, or
you have to wait? You have to tune in to find out.
Just in time for the blackout.
Yeah.
Is that FU tone guitar the travel guitar that he's been?
No, it's a guitar. It's a guitar that I already had, but it was in pieces.
Oh,
and FU Tone built the guitar, and thank you to who. And it'll be here.
I don't know who.
Tuesday. False flag, dude.
False flag.
Love you guys. Got to run. Have a good night, man.
Good night.
Have a good night. I saw your message. You left me another message too.
Message.
Oh, some of your guitars. Cool. I'll show these, man. Awesome. Thank you so much. So new guitar day will be here on Tuesday. Yeah.
Nice.
Very excited. And thank you, you know who.
I'll pretend I can play like Caleb. You play and I'll just move my finger. I like the mic stand by it.
I'm trying to throw you off.
I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. Here, I gotta get some water. You guys can
Play,
jam
like,
for a second.
one note.
Oh, we're gonna
you
jam.
know? I can jam one note with you.
Do this. Go ahead.
I can play like 1/9 the speed. You can play like the what do they call it? The root note of what you're playing. You're getting your money's worth tonight, folks.
Yes. Where are we? Oh, wrong show.
Oh,
There it is. Matthew. Matthew, what are you saying? You heard about the original 5150 amp being remade? Any truth to that?
Is that the iconic?
the original
EVH
5150 amp or the original Marshall?
The
I'm
For your-
hoping. Feels like we're like less than a month away from knowing the amp situation.
What's that?
Mhm. You mean Summer NAMM?
Yep.
Yeah, so I heard somebody was saying there will be a Summer NAMM. Right, Jay? Somebody
Is
was
there
saying
a
that
new,
last night.
Yeah.
Yep. Summer NAMM.
New EVH model,
Summer NAMM.
a new amp model.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is it
that's what it looks
before?
like, I guess.
Is it a 4 or what is it? Going to be the EVH 4 or
No.
nah? Nah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm right back.
Oh,
Hold on.
more popcorn?
I'm here. Yeah, in my teeth. I got to get it out.
Matthew, yes. Yes, I think that's what it will be.
Excuse me as I
I
speak.
think. Definitely. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Frankie was probably his number one.
Hey, Vince.
Across his whole career, what was his favorite guitar? It had to be
Who?
Frankie, I guess.
Yours?
Ed.
See you, Keenan.
Oh, we're losing people, man.
Damn.
If I would say Eddie's
Step it up.
favorite guitar of his entire career was the 5150. If he could pick one,
Because the Music Man was based off of the 5150, wasn't it? More or
they
less.
say it was.
So yeah, you might be right.
I don't know.
I just think
I think it'd be the Frankenstein.
What was between the Frankenstein and the 5150? What were the common? The pickups were different, right? The trem was the same. The neck shape was different.
Uh-huh.
What were the?
I think he would say the Frankenstein because it's kind of like he got to where he got with it.
I think he fought the Frankie from beginning to end. Did you kind of get that feel like he was fighting it? He was
Right, but he couldn't get away from it, right?
Well, yeah. That's always a great guitar. The guitar that you have to fight to play well, but and then I think the 5150 he fought for a while too, probably.
I don't know.
The Music Man was probably like
when he started playing the 5150, I think it I don't know if that was supposed to be his main, right?
He had to have been fighting the Frankie with different necks, different pickups, different tremolos, all of it. He from beginning to end, he was fighting that guitar, but
that's not fighting. That's upgrading.
Yeah,
I think
he wouldn't. I don't think he would have stopped playing that 5150 for a long time if number one Kramer didn't go out of business.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one. Hit it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty.
Did you say that?
We missed 78 of them, I think.
Yeah.
The 55-15, yeah, definitely the 55-15 Kramer.
The
He'd say
55-15.
Wolfgang.
Yeah.
He'd say probably Wolfgang.
I mean, he was mature in the later days. Yeah, he was mature enough to say he knew what he wanted, and I think that the Wolfgang was the culmination of everything that he wanted. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I think he knew what he wanted from the first day. You know?
Yeah, but
well, dang it.
Yeah, now
everything. Yeah, but as guitar players, we kind of, go in phases sometimes of what we kind of prefer.
You know, when I met him, I had to talk. I felt strange. It was weird talking to him because it was like the same language. You know, definitely it was bizarre. I remember being really like when I was talking to him, it like really like I don't know. I just had to I don't know. You know.
with the sausage breath. Not that kind of sausage.
No, but that was just amazing. He's like right here talking to me, laughing. I can smell his breath, and it's the sausage appetizer. And he gives me a fist bump like that, and it was just so, just made me realize he was just a regular dude.
Johnny was never the same after that.
Don't meet your heroes unless they're Edward Van Halen.
I've met most of mine,
That's
and
true.
they've all been super cool. Super cool.
It only takes one though.
Although Jay and I have not actually met yet, so.
Yeah, so how are we both
going to
hear it?
We'll both have popcorn breath. He'll have cheesy fingers.
Hey Johnny, just one hand hug though, bro. My fingers are full of peas. That's a popcorn on the way over from the airport.
Colonel's dropped me off.
I think CK is a little behind us here.
CK.
So Jay, if there's a winter NAMM, you coming?
Yeah, I'll have to. I got it. I got to meet all you guys, so we dislike each other.
Right, we can't wait till 23.
2022 Winter NAMM, is that what it is? January?
Yes.
What about you, John BL?
I'd love to make it. I'd love to, we'll see what happens if it's possible.
It'll be the best one ever.
Because I know Boner Jams wants to go. So what I would probably do is because I think he could take a direct flight or is it down here as a direct flight? I forget what it is, but so I might be flying with him. That was the plan for last year, but it never happened.
No. Yeah.
I think do you think it'll be weird to have well, you've met Johnny before, Caleb, so that never mind. You can say imagine having 7 guys that never met each other.
It'll be very strange.
All at once, just
Is it going to be a full NAMM in January, or is it going to be
I wish we knew. We don't.
Yeah, nobody knows yet.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's ever going to be the same.
Probably in 100 years it'll get back to normal.
100 years? No, there'll be no NAMM in 100 years.
But no. With this last year, the way it's been, and anybody that's gone to that, like Caleb, knows it's a madhouse, and you cannot stay away from anybody else. I mean, it's the most compact thing I've ever been to.
Nothing will be like that ever again. People aren't going to be that close.
You're guaranteed to get whatever flu there is. You're guaranteed to get it because last
They'll
year
probably just make it mask mandatory inside, and they'll do it that way.
That's fine with me. That's fine with me.
That's what it should have been anyway. Before this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Ed's favorite was the 918V, huh? Maybe
That's why it's on a Hard Rock in Bakersfield.
Yeah, you can have this one. I love it. Here, take my favorite guitar and put it on a wall in one of your shops.
Ugh. Who knows?
Maybe it's the Carina V.
He had a lot of favorite guitars, and we know the Bumblebee was not his favorite.
Mhm.
I think that's the one that in he publicly.
Oh
said
yeah, he
was
publicly
never,
shamed
it was
that guitar.
never his favorite guitar.
But he probably did that because he didn't like what
Charvel did.
What Grover did.
Jackson.
That's your excuse for you it being your favorite Van Halen guitar.
I think he seems like it seems like he fought his. I mean, I don't know if that's the word, but like he changed necks all the time. He changed pickups and tremolos.
He did
all the
that with
time.
every guitar.
With everything,
except the
he was
5150.
Except the
constantly,
5150.
constantly fighting those guitars. Yeah, and
That's not fighting. That's not fighting. That's
being bored.
upgrading.
That's upgrading. That's changing around.
What I mean, he took
Echo.
the bump. Yeah, someone's echoing.
Where'd that echo come from?
I don't hear it, so it's
Echo.
got to be me. It's got to be me. I'll be right back.
Never a skip.
But he
think
said he
just
hated
figured
the
out, you know how
Bumblebee.
they
He
say
took-
there's only like 12 songs in every guitar, right? He probably figured out that he could change the neck and add many songs to his favorite guitar.
But doesn't
By changing the neck?
doesn't changing the neck drastically? I mean, I've not that I've changed necks and stuff, but I mean, it drastically changes everything in the guitar. I mean,
Sure.
from the action to the
Yes.
the nut width to all of that stuff.
Right, but he might have had a profile that he liked, and they were all similar. That could have been.
Were
could
they
have been
though?
something.
Like from the Dan Electro necks to the Charvel necks to the Boogie Bodies necks, all of that stuff. I mean, they were probably very drastically different. I mean,
There's only a few guys that can answer that,
yeah, I know.
and one of them's gone. So
No, I guess fighting the neck isn't. I mean, fighting the guitar isn't. But there's something to be said about a guitar that's hard to play. I mean, not that I think Caleb or you guys could probably speak more to that, but it's like you get something more out of a guitar that you have to struggle to really make sound good. I don't know.
Well, there's the difference
Or anything to that.
between struggling to make it sound good and to make it play good.
Well, play good, I guess. Play good
That's
is what
different.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
yeah, Santa Cruz.
Sound good would be.
Santa Cruz 3600. Caleb Edward didn't use a Floyd for VH1, VH2? Question mark. He got the first one on the Bumblebee for the Second World Tour. Correct. The Floyd Rose wasn't introduced to Edward until he played a show date in Seattle or Tacoma, I think, on the
79.
the 79 tour, and one Floyd Rose showed up with a bridge. And remember Edward telling the story, I want you to try this, and I gave him one of the prototypes, and he put it on the Bumblebee first because he didn't want to mess up Frankenstein, because I guess Frankenstein was perfect to him. So
And the
See,
original-
John?
what?
although he was swapping the necks out for sure.
Constantly upgrading, yes.
Yeah. But,
No, but
Uh-huh.
But
the
the,
John
between
B.
the
Yellow
Bumblebee and the Frankenstein, those necks and tremolos,
and the Bumblebee, by the way, showed up before the last few dates of the 78 tour dates, because there are pictures of him playing on the 78 tour with the Bumblebee, even though they shot the pictures for the album before those dates, before the 78 tour ended. They were already shooting pictures for Van Halen 2. So
I'll be honest.
because supposedly when he got the Bumblebee the next day they basically shot those shots, and it wasn't even finished. It wasn't even operating for the.
Wasn't that the album cover Dave broke his foot on?
Yeah,
That was 78, right?
Him with that stupid thing on.
yeah. And if Joe Rogan was a fan, he would have asked him a question like that.
Yep.
I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Why on that one tour or on that one show in the entire life of Van Halen? Why was Eddie on the other side? Why were Mike and Ed switched?
There you go.
Oh, for that one, yeah. What was it, Brazil or something?
Imagine Rogan asked him that.
Caracas, right?
We figured that out at some point. I can't remember.
Dugan
question.
answered that.
Mm-hmm.
He answered that question for us. He said there was no reason for it.
They just wanted to try it, right?
That doesn't
I
make
think.
sense. That doesn't make any sense.
You think they just did that?
Just because he wanted to try it, that makes no sense.
Yeah, Rogan didn't ask that question. Boom.
Come
Big.
on, Rogan.
Well, and Jean Biel, the thing about you saying why he changed the necks all the time, the reason Eddie was always changing necks on the Frankenstein is because when the frets would wear out, he would just slap a new neck on. He wasn't refretting any of those necks.
So the frets were more important than the profile, most likely.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
even
and they're
the same neck or a different neck on the same, like you would be fighting it all the time.
You really think he wore out the frets that quick within like
Yes.
a couple of months?
that's what he said that.
Yes.
I mean, I
dude.
suppose it's probably I mean, that's Ed. I mean,
Dude, look what he did to the paint on the 5150. You think if
but he
paint
kept that
were
neck
frets,
for what, 5 years? He
if
kept that
paint
neck.
were frets, you know. I wonder if 5150 ever got a refret. That's a great question because
because he had the same neck on the 5150 for 5 years or so anyway.
for the whole time.
It probably has new frets in it now, I would think.
But the Frankie, 79? He changed the necks every year. He changed the neck for like, what was there? We figured that out at one point. How many necks he had on the Frankie up through 84? It was like 6 or 7 necks, I think. Like Dan Electro neck.
Oh, it was more.
Charvel neck.
We counted something like 11 or 17 or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Nesdol and I counted that years ago.
Man.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Oh,
I thought you guys made up.
Made out?
Made up. I didn't say made out.
You just did.
Okay. You did that too.
No.
15
Whoa.
necks. Yeah, maybe. I mean,
15 necks.
There was the.
I've got
the original
those.
Frankie neck, right? The Boogie Body's neck. Is that what that is? The Boogie Body's neck. He adapted that for the locking, right? It's got the Fender style, but it's not the.
They say that might be the neck that's on Frankie now, or it's the neck that might be on the Rasta.
That's
now.
not this. The CBS. That's not.
I don't have
the late
CVS.
No, but is that the same neck? I mean, this is obviously
No.
an aftermarket.
No,
Like the fat Fender neck.
And it's not those I have, it's these.
no. He said he broke it.
that I
Remember?
have. I've got all these.
Nice. He said he broke it
You broke the headstock.
in that Chris Connolly interview. He said that he broke the original neck of the Frankenstein, even though it's hanging on the wall. In this
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, he broke the headstock is broken half.
Repaired.
He said he snapped it because he was running towards his amp to do a thing, and he slipped. And he
What show was that? We got
put it through the speaker.
Man, I know. I've heard that story.
It probably was on the second tour, or
Had to have been.
or
because
early
he
in the
put
second
on
tour.
the Charvel neck in the middle of the second tour, right? Or
no, it was right when he
Hang on.
painted it red. He put the bumblebee neck on the Frankenstein.
and that only stayed for a short time. I mean, maybe till the middle of or the end of the
It stayed for that whole tour.
the second tour, and then in '81 he He put that onto the star. I think he put that neck onto the star after that. I don't know. We'd have to really look into that.
Jumbio.
John B.L. Who's
Or maybe
Right, Genie?
the
snake.
snake dragon.
Snake too? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Fresno.
The trails is snake.
Genie, how much
Everyone-
popcorn is left?
Genie, you want to come on the show right now?
I'm supposed to know all.
Genie, jump on.
Come on, Genie. Should I text Paul?
Yeah.
Shh, Paul's sleeping.
I think Paul's smart enough to turn his phone off or turn it on Do Not Disturb.
No,
while
he's
sleeping.
watching. Paul's watching. Paul's completely aware of what we're doing.
No.
No?
He'd be in the chat if he was.
No, he's creeping on us.
I bet you had a date.
Just like Genie. No, Genie's actually texted. Genie's been in the chat for a little bit. So
No, Craven Soda asked if I ever scored a goal as a goalie. No, God no. I couldn't shoot the puck that far, man. Those guys like Brodeur and Hextall and those guys that were doing that type of thing.
isn't that usually an
Clear it
open,
all the way,
net goal?
all the way down the ice, wrap it around. I'm like, Jesus. That was like the
Pecorine.
hardest thing. That was one of the hardest things is stick handling because obviously, your left hand has the friggin',
The catching glove behind it.
yeah.
Oh, we're talking. Who knew we'd be talking hockey goalie shit?
Dude, that's the one thing I miss. I miss doing more
All the
than
Bruins do.
anything. Is playing ice hockey, man. God, it was so much fun.
I'm going to bed.
But my back failed me.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
And we were gonna have Butch on. That just never
Dude.
happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, Bruins
I asked
lost.
him to come on the next night after the Friday show. He said he was in, and then I guess he told Johnny later on tonight that he couldn't make it. I'm like, wait a minute. The last text I got from him is that he's coming on.
Oh, yeah.
And
He
then
told me
I had heard from him since.
he was out of town. He said he was out of town and he wouldn't be able to make it back in time.
No,
is
I'm
what he told
not
me.
able to make it back. I'm out of town forever. Don't ask me again.
Leave a thumbs up.
the heck. What happened here? There we go.
Man, speaking of hockey, Jeannie used to go into open hockey at 11 a.m. or 9, whatever the hell time it was, or going to the games. Like those hockey rinks, when you're playing and you have all the gear on, you're fine. You're sweating, feels great. But the people standing outside, right outside of the boards, watching
Not comfortable.
in those metal bleacher seats.
Oh, they're freezing, huh?
Dude, Jeannie used to go with me all the time, even open hockey against, guys that were in their 40s and 50s. She always used to watch me suck.
get just rung up.
No, that was fun.
Take
man.
one off the collarbone. She's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh yeah,
That
dude,
was a hot one.
the first goalie pads I ever had, they were these Cooper like level 1s or something, or I forget what the hell they were, and they had no inner knee protection, none. So if you drop down like a butterfly, you're blasting the inside of your knees on the ice, man. I used to have these huge bruises. Oh God! Then I got
You know what the butterfly is, Johnny?
No.
Demonstrate the butterfly, Jay.
Oh, dude, if I
Yeah.
did it now,
Oh, go
I'd
for
be
it.
in that position tomorrow evening. I wouldn't be able to move. Jeannie, come get me. I'm stuck.
Let's go, Tim Thomas.
Folded up like a turkey. Oh man.
He's too old for that.
He'd be in the iron butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What else?
What else should
What
we
else?
not talk about?
No, he won't be able to get up.
No. She's busy watching the show. She can't come help.
Wow. Oh, Jay, what was it? Last night, man. We talked about something. You said you wanted to carry it over to tonight.
Yeah,
Do you remember what that was? Something about Steve Vai, David Lee Roth, Eat 'em and Smile.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Somebody in the
God, what
chat
was
knows what we're talking about.
What was it? Yeah, I was like, that would be
Something about how Eat 'em and Smile was too much David Lee Roth. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
that it?
Yeah, you made a good point that Dave solo exposed Dave for Dave too much, and
People got tired of it after
with Van
Skyscraper.
Halen. There was a balance between the other characters in Van Halen that kept Dave sort of not as
not as Dave.
not as Dave enough, or too much Dave, because too much Dave is too much Dave. So
Dave.
Yeah.
Too much Dave time.
Yeah.
And he really took it to that next level too. You know, when you watch those
Definitely.
those concerts, those
Eat 'em
like,
and Smile,
damn.
Skyscraper, yeah.
well, if you watch the whole Dave TV thing,
Yeah.
the songs aren't.
That's what he
great.
wanted at that era. In Eat 'em and Smile era. That's what he
They're
wanted.
not my favorite songs.
Be
So
the top dog, and his whole band, Steve and Steve Vai and Bissonette and
Billy Sheehan.
Billy Sheehan were they were the hired guns at that point, but it was a super group behind Dave. Dave was the leader, and everyone it was all about the Eat 'em and Smile band.
But even when you watch the interviews with that band at that time, it seemed.
Was there ever interviews with the band with Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one with them sitting there forgetting
the band.
Yeah, but it was very strange. It was Dave really taking it over the top, whereas he didn't do. Obviously, he did it with Van Halen, but it wasn't. Wow!
You rarely saw Dave and Ed in the same interview in the last half of their run. Like
after
it was always Dave and Alex, like on Rockline. It was Dave and Alex. It was you didn't see those two together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I need some more water. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat 'em and Smile was was the high point of Dave's career. Beyond Van Halen. After that it was slowly downhill through Skyscraper, and then after that it was
just off a cliff after that.
Yeah.
I like Skyscraper, but some of it was the keyboards are just
too many keyboards and too loud.
Too
remember from Skyscraper
80s for that time period. Like it's that album is so dated now.
Damn Good was the only thing I remember. Damn Good and Skyscraper were the two songs I remember from that.
Dude, just like Paradise.
Oh yeah. Well, what was the video that with him hanging off the
Just Like Paradise?
All right. So Just Like Paradise and Damn Good was such a good song. I wish they did. I wish there was,
but like Stand Up, not
live.
a great song. Not my favorite.
Hot Dog and a Shake.
The keyboards on that stuff. It's just too.
Was that Eat 'em and Smile?
Well, he had other people writing songs at that point.
Yeah, he had ghostwriters. That song Hina was awesome until the keyboards, because Vi did that cool delay thing where it was bouncing.
Yeah,
awesome effect he was doing, but then you heard the keys come in, ding, 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 and they're so loud, and it's like, oh.
You gonna listen to it now? Oh,
Eat 'Em and Smile was a good album from beginning to end. Eat 'Em and Smile was a great album. Skyscraper had a couple good songs.
That album had a couple good albums.
A couple of good albums.
Couple good albums on that album.
I like Two Fools a Minute, I think is a cool song. It's good groove in that.
Jeff Davidson, yeah, that's true. But with Van Hagar on the keyboard, I love that stuff.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
It
why
was
can't this
all
be
Ed.
love? Yeah, and it's Eddie.
Yeah, it's
Eddie.
different.
And Eddie's keyboard tones they're classic. I mean,
Yeah, those songs were written on the keyboard. The
all
Dave
starts
songs,
with Ed's keyboard.
those were additives.
and the
that didn't
thing
need
is,
to be
the
there.
keyboard songs in Van Halen, like that's a main instrument in the track, whereas the keyboard parts to the song you're talking about
And
or the album, they're supposed to be a supporting thing. Even if it is like a lead part, you're not supposed to blow the speakers out. All right.
yeah, and the keyboards in the Van Halen songs, they're not dated.
Yeah,
It's not a
just be
dated sound.
careful.
The
Just be
keyboard
careful.
sounds on Skyscraper are very dated.
Yeah, those sound super
Like-
80s.
Like you hear that now, and it's almost like it's back in style, almost.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Almost.
Going Crazy was a great song, but it has those keyboards. It's a little bit much. Good song. Great
So
solo.
it's like any of those bands. I mean, it's like Whitesnake with keyboards, or any of the bands, that brought in a keyboard player for, that was in the background of the live show.
Yeah.
In the dark. What was it? Tuggle, Brett Tuggle. Did he tour with the Eat 'Em and Smile? And
Brett the Hitman Tuggle.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was like, Aerosmith always toured with a keyboard player, but they were always in the dark in the background. And
Mhm.
supposedly, what was it, the Balance tour or something? There was a keyboard player in the back, or the
I think that was
Sharon tour. I don't know.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Alan Fitzgerald from Night Ranger was the keyboard player on Balance.
Yeah.
Really?
They weren't running tracks, huh?
No,
Just
he was
on-
actually in the back playing.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just on.
I wouldn't have known
on
that.
Carnal Knowledge that
You
that
learn
if you-
something new every day.
If you have the if you have the Balance tour book, you see him as part of the crew.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. And
Who
why
could
would
be
they have a
covered?
keyboard technician if they were playing tracks?
Yeah, keyboard technician just brings the tape or the CD to the engineer. Keyboard technician, everybody, watch out. Tape coming through.
On the Carnal Knowledge,
I
tour,
got to
Ed-
put this in for the next song.
Ed always said, like every week or so, he'd redo the keyboard tracks into the sequencer. That was the story. I mean, I'm sure that's what he did, but that was like, every couple of days, I did the. I'm stuttering.
Every couple of days.
It's just in a Porky Pig.
No, but I remember those interviews where he said, just do the keyboard tracks every couple of days or so.
I preferred watching Eddie play keyboards live, man.
Absolutely.
That's just it was super cool like that.
84,
Let Sammy
with a
grab the
guitar on
axe.
back, and he'd have the guitar on him the whole time.
That's
And
why 5150
start
tour
playing
was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, like when they did Dreams. He's playing, then he jumps out for the solo.
like dreams and stuff. Yeah.
Like Dream. Yeah. Oh,
Dreams and stuff.
I got to talk to you guys about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, post show.
Oh,
Share it
man.
with everyone.
We got news. We got news.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to share it.
Well, yes, there is.
For now, there is.
Oh, does Jay know?
Well, I got a hint. I got a hint from a
Oh.
message from Johnny earlier today, or
Oh,
yesterday.
we
it was
take
before
a
yesterday's
commercial
show.
break.
Today?
Let's take a 5-minute break and just.
When was that?
What's new with Edward?
What?
Shh, dude, come on.
I mean, Edward Van Halen. Edward or Edward the Van Halen stuff. Yeah. Edward. Dreams and stuff.
All right, that's our show.
Yeah, we're being
It's just
sued
a lawsuit.
for using his likeness.
Jay, you're the one who's been using his likeness for
Yeah,
a while.
All right. All
He
right.
took it off.
enough.
We're done. Let's not talk about it. Anyway, Nerd Halen. Oh, you wait
I
one
can't
too.
wait. I can't wait to hear this story.
I think we said too much.
We,
Me.
you,
Okay, fine.
you
What
keep
have I said?
talking.
What have I said?
So we can't even make jokes?
I guess not.
Bummer.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
We love you. We love all the Van Halen fans. Dreams or not.
Wow.
Anyway, did he play keyboards on OU812? I think he did. He had keyboard on the OU812 tour. That was the last tour that he actually played keys on, I think.
Yeah.
See, now it all makes sense. Now it all
That's-
makes sense.
That's right, Lenny Lou.
You ever do something in high school where everyone rips on you forever afterwards?
Oh,
I didn't go to high school. So
And then it goes away for decades, and then people start ripping on you again.
some random YouTube channel starts talking about you. Uh-oh. What's he
Good night,
saying?
Paul.
Oh, he's out.
Paul's not showing up.
We'll miss
telling
you,
us-
Paul.
Paul's telling us he's late.
Just
2
woke
hours
up.
later.
Doesn't make sense. What do you mean doesn't make sense to get out of bed? Get out and just
Come
say
on,
hi.
1 hour.
He's saying that if he gets out of bed now, he'll probably end up staying up.
What's wrong
You
with
know.
that? It's Sunday morning, Come on. Sunday afternoon in the park or something.
That gift that I sent you, Jay. Oh my gosh.
What, just now?
No, the one when I said I went for a walk and you posted the gift that got walking. And then I don't know how. That's just something. Yeah.
I can't believe I got first tonight after the invite.
It's between you and Caleb, man. I could care less. I see it like an hour or so later.
I didn't even notice I had
You
the
guys make a
message.
thing out of it.
I didn't even notice I had the message, and I looked down. And I was like,
Oh,
"What?" And it was there, and I was like, "Yes," slid right in. And then Johnny says, "Just got back from a walk. Gonna make some dinner." So I put this gif, and then Johnny puts this one.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Oh man.
Oh man, I got the giggles now, man. Crap. All right, let's get a guitar question. Caleb, are all your guitars in E flat? No.
No. God.
Caleb, how many of your guitars are in E flat?
The Dave era ones.
Yeah, most of like the striped ones are in E flat.
Is that
And then
that one's in
the
E flat?
Wolfgangs and the Ernie Ball are in standard, and the new Stell 5150s in standard too.
Nice.
And then I got one in Daggad. Just kidding.
So if you put
What was the other voice you wanted?
I don't know.
Oh no way.
Yes.
For the post show. Not happening.
Yes. So we got two things. Somebody keep track here. How many things we have to bring up? So we got the voice. What was the other one from a few minutes ago? Oh, that's right. Okay.
The dude.
Yeah, the dude.
Hey, two Beane.
Does anybody want to join the post show?
The post.
We should do OnlyFans.
Yes.
Well, Johnny should go on his other channel. Like
Good way to
Yeah.
make some dough.
I have one. I have an OnlyFans.
Jimmy Ray Hawkins asks, as far as amps, do you play mic'd cabs with tube amps or
Yes.
IRs or direct or other? What's an IR?
Impulse response.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we have a gig, Mike Neese, on August 1st in Los Angeles.
Hey, Mike, what do you say, Belt?
Go to nerdhalen.com for tickets.
Wow.
Awesome.
I expect to see Johnny Beane there.
What are you going to be playing through? What's your setup going to be, Caleb?
It'll be my 50 watt EL34 212 with a head through the Honeyacq drop box that I use, and my pedal board that I literally haven't unlocked the clasps in 16 months.
Oh man,
which is crazy. I don't even know what's growing in there.
Oh,
What do you have on your pedal board?
You go to my rundown rig
on Premier Guitar.
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Come on, do a rig rundown for Caleb. We want to see that.
It's on the Nerd Halen YouTube.
I'll have to
Go check it out. Like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up.
Check it out. Never a skip.
Robot Master Switch, if you were to stream your gaming sessions, this is like a dating game question. Bachelor number 3. If you were to stream your gaming sessions, which games would you play? Whoa. I think the last game I streamed was like Friday the 13th. Before that was like Destiny, and I don't know if Destiny 2 was a part of that when we used to stream. Dark Soul, no. Bloodborne. But I'd get like, 2 people watching. One of them was me.
What do you play on the PC or?
No, PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mike Nees asked if there's a chance for a live stream of the concert. I don't know. We've never done one of those. I probably wouldn't want to because I like to edit out all the mistakes.
Just overdub the whole thing.
Whose mistakes?
Mine. I make tons of mistakes. I don't know. I think that would be cool someday. I don't know about this show, but I definitely want to do that. So. And we should.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tubininen saw my commercial. Yes. The commercial I did 5 years ago. The Buick.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say the driving commercial, but yeah, I remember that one.
Dude, that ran during the Olympics, like the second break in the opening ceremony. So
Caleb was the dad, right?
got some major eyes on that.
Cool. Do you have that on your? Do you have an IMDb?
I don't because I stopped paying for one years and years ago. When you're an actor and you're not like acting anymore, there's no reason to pay for all those fucking services. It's enough to just keep your SAG card going. But the commercial is let me find. I'll put it in the chat.
It's on your YouTube, isn't it?
I think it's on my Caleb Rappaport YouTube channel. But that's where I filmed the screen, Just,
bootleg.
Let me see here. New window.
Frogger or Joust? Well, if you have 2 people, you could joust against each other, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I like Joust.
If I'm by myself, maybe I don't know, man. That's a tough one because those games, especially if you play them now,
right,
like they literally hold your attention for like nostalgia purposes, and that's it. Once that's over, just can't believe we played these shits.
Joust is probably the better game. That's where I stopped gaming myself, Frogger or Joust back in that day.
Wow,
the 80s.
I like Joust.
Joust, I think, was a more entertaining game. Frogger was just,
basically a moving puzzle game.
You saw it on Seinfeld, just get across the street. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, Jeff Davidson. Yeah. You have to pay for IMDb.
Yes.
CK asks, why did Jay stop? He's really young. Stop what? What are we talking about?
Stop eating the popcorn.
Yeah, why did I stop eating the
Still
popcorn?
young.
There's still some. Is
KXM
CK
Ron
behind?
asks, why do you make mistakes? Are you looking at boobs? Well,
Ah!
I mean, that's probably a common reason for most performers to make mistakes, but I don't know if that's Caleb's problem.
No, just sometimes when you're up there, and you're in,
He a
a
nice pair of boobs, and
a lot of what you're doing most of what you're doing up there is you're on autopilot for the most part. Like the muscle memory, and obviously when you're on stage, as opposed to sitting in your bedroom playing a part, like all your attention is on what you're playing. But when you're on stage, it's almost like they're literally like you have two things you're focusing on at the same time. And
two boobs.
that
that.
is like literally autopilot. Like you got to play these things until you can do them in sleep, literally.
If you're really, really well rehearsed, you get up there and you're just you're not even thinking about what you're actually playing. You're thinking more about other things that are happening. Like you're
in
more
the moment. Sometimes
you're
you're in the moment and you're just like you just lose yourself and
Lose yourself.
this will just happen.
you can be more worried about your gear messing up than you actually messing up, right? That's how I was. Am.
Or if you didn't change your strings or something,
Pretty close.
you went
pretty close, Santa Cruz.
You're on the third show with the same set of strings, and you're like, "Oh man, please let me make it to the end of the show."
Did
All
you,
right,
did you guys
I
ever
put the
break
commercial
strings?
in the chat? There it is.
There
Jay
it is.
or Caleb?
Open up another browser.
Yeah, open up another
There you
browser.
go.
Don't take any hits away from Johnny, okay?
I didn't play a lot live, just garage band stuff.
Let's do a raid on my commercial.
You guys, did you ever break a string in the middle of a song or anything?
Yeah.
You had to run for the backup or fake it for a little bit?
Well, I was always using a guitar with a floating trem, so there was no
there's
faking it with
No
that.
faking that, yeah.
No, it's like
Yeah.
shit.
Just toss the fucking thing.
Throw in the crowd. Somebody.
It's
useless. The rest of the.
useless.
Yeah.
Did you have to like lay off the palm muting because of the floater? That's
No, dude,
I have to use the
I'm
bathroom
very
myself.
heavy-handed, and I guess it's the way I rest my palm on the bridge, and especially with an Ibanez, I must have the perfect spot that I don't ever have an issue with it. It's like, and I get some pretty damn good palm muting, obviously if you hear our music, but I never had a problem with it blowing flat or blowing sharp, No.
Oh,
No,
God.
Ben Tom.
yeah, Ben. I usually allow your comments, dude, but
Sorry, I did.
dude.
Nah, that never happens.
No,
Go to bed, dude.
you're in when you're going on stage, it's almost fight or flight mode. You know what I mean? It's like your adrenaline kicks in so much that the rest of this it goes away. It doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you're on tour, you're exhausted from the trip getting there. And so you wait all day just to play. Then when you're done playing, it's the same. It's a cycle.
Mm-hmm. Psycho.
But I guess it really depends on the band and.
Yes, I'm the dad in the kitchen. Yes, with the beard and the really short haircut. That's me.
What year was this?
Unrecognizable actor.
What year was this?
2016.
Oh wow. Stephen Franklin says, "I remember that commercial. No shit."
Right on. It's funny. It was fun. It was
Awesome.
Dude, booking a commercial is one of the best feelings. It's the best thing I've felt outside of sex. Right?
Good quote.
Not before a show.
Because you go through a lot of hurdles to get it. And it's a competition, like, and anyone who's into competing and you see who your competition is and then you realize that they chose you, that's pretty cool, because I went up against the same usuals. There's like 10 guys in LA that book all the commercials all the time, and you probably know this from watching commercials. So when you go into an audition room or the waiting room and you see who's sitting there waiting with you, and you're like, oh man, that fucking guy, you know, and you kind of know what you're up against. So it's nice to book one. It's nice to book 10, but it's nice to book one. So yeah. And there's nothing like working for a fucking day and making a year's salary. That is a cool thing. So, you know, if you can do it, I strongly suggest doing it, but it's very, very hard to be successful at it, for sure. Just like any entertainment job. So.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I remember that commercial. I think I had seen that before I even knew who you were. And then when I was watching the show and you'd mentioned it and I had looked into it, like, yeah, I remember that commercial. The Buick commercial.
Yeah, that's the guy from the Buick commercial.
I think a lot of people saw that. And you know what's funny is I never had that look prior to that audition. I grew a beard because I saw everybody on television had a beard in 2016. Everybody had fucking growth and a beard.
Growth.
And I did something
I'm
else.
stuck in 2016.
I cut my hair down to very level, very short all the way around. And I never did that. So I went in on that audition with that look. Frickin', you know, I thought I was going to work all year, you know. It's like crazy. But it's very hard to compete in this business. So, but it was nice to get it. And it was funny. I think it's a funny commercial. So I think that's why people remember it. So
what's growth in? Is that A sharp?
what?
No, that's not right.
Does that microphone like run out of battery during the show?
Because I'm playing a solid guitar.
You need a fucking headset, like Sammy on 5150. You need a headset mic.
Well, I'm not talking into the mic.
That's good.
Not necessarily
You're
on
trying to play
purpose,
that?
but I'm.
Growth? I knew that one because I did a lesson on it.
And I watched. That's how I learned it from Johnny's lesson.
How do you play it? I forget.
Brown. On the national. Brown, or the dobro.
It was like, oh man, how does that go? It was like it's a special little. It's like a real unusual little fingering.
What are we talking about?
Growth.
Oh,
you were talking about growing.
Oh, was it A? Was it
Caleb? It's A sharp, I think.
I remember that commercial.
it's this one. You do?
I remember. Yes, I do. Damn, that's awesome, dude.
It's right here.
we're probably not. I'm probably not in different tuning.
Right here. Put your on the G string.
Oh yeah.
Can you play an open E?
We're all trying to play the simplest Van Halen song.
Couldn't get to the mute button. Hands are full. I was playing the guitar. I couldn't get to the button.
Look at that thing.
Son of a bitch.
So Jay, you remember that spot?
Oh yeah.
That commercial, you remember that?
Yes, I
Awesome.
do. Yep.
Cool. You knew me before you knew me.
Yep.
Yeah, I had seen that before.
I like that look, man.
Knew that was you.
You should get it back.
It's like the science teacher look or something, you know. It would take less than an hour to get it back. I mean, not with the
Isn't
growth.
this where you used to suck?
Oh,
So we got 40 minutes left. What are you going to do for 40 minutes?
do we?
Something like that.
39.
I mean, we can do whatever.
We can end it right now if you want. Has John BL been drinking rum again? I'm drinking a rum and coke, but you know, this is the first one, so it's getting there.
Do you ever wash that cup?
No,
I know it looks like I've never washed it, but I washed it every time before.
Are we talking hockey again?
Ceramic, so it I don't know.
what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It stains. It looks
ceramic.
Like
So
dark.
ceramic. You don't have to wash ceramic. What are you talking about?
That's what I was told years ago. You don't have to wash ceramic.
No, you don't have to wash that crap. Come on. No, it stains
self-cleaning.
easily. I don't know. It does look like it's all brown, but I drink rum.
Uh-oh, Cobra Kai sent you something, Joe.
Of me?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh,
Here we go.
did you send it to me?
Cobra Kai if you... Uh-oh. Can we see? Can we put it in the chat? In the private chat.
What is it? That's great. Oh, that's great.
There's your new avatar.
Wait, he's got the.
Oh.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I got it too.
There it is.
Better than the John BL Vince Neil.
Oh my God.
That's great. Yeah. The Colonels. That's the new the ad campaign for Colonels.
Oh, that's too good.
I was going to ask Cobra Kai if he could take the headphones off me because I don't wear headphones anymore.
Caleb's too good for headphones.
Oh, that's too
So
good.
how about that Pete Thorne video that's coming with the 20 different pickups?
What?
Anyone know about that?
No.
Pete Thorne is trying 20 different types of Eddie pickups to see
the same
which
guitar?
one. In the same guitar, he's like changing it out constantly, like over a day. He shot it today, I think, and
Wow.
check his Instagram.
So he's testing 20 different pickups through.
He wants to find
his
the
EVH?
ultimate EVH tone pickup. So he's gonna like,
Good.
you know, put like Pariah in there and Seymour Duncan 78 and the Frankenstein and the Wolfgang and all of them together and see which one has the tone.
I knew it was coming.
You know?
You follow.
You know, you follow.
You almost have to do this with your hands when you say it. You follow.
Awesome.
So were there any pickups on the list that you had never heard of before?
Not really. But there's a lot there. So obviously there's some he's doing that I wouldn't know. But I mean, he's doing the old school one too. You know, like the super distortion, the custom. I think.
You follow?
An original PAF probably from a
335.
You know, because he's trying to get that like Van Halen 1 sound. So
Perfect tone. The Destroyer.
I guess the only problem with like doing the Van Halen 1 thing is there was so much, you know, reverb and everything on it, where, you know, that is I don't know, you'd have to get the reverb exactly.
Yeah, the plate reverb that
correct as well.
Sunset sound.
well, he did a thing with the amp a few months ago, so a deep dive. So he's definitely going for it, and
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be awesome too. Pete has a
He's on the
great
right
ear.
track.
Yeah.
So, pretty cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What was in this? The Destroyer, DiMarzio. What was in the Ed's Destroyer? What was in What was in Ed's Destroyer? What kind of pickup did he have in the Ibanez Destroyer?
I think it was some sort of ceramic DiMarzio. Yeah.
What was in the
Sherman,
what
thank
was
you
in the
so
Flying
much. Man.
V?
The Flying
That was
Bee.
probably a stock Gibson, right? I would think that was.
I mean, think of how
Probably.
many of the songs were tracked with that
Yeah.
guitar.
Wasn't that like
So what pickup was in
84
there?
only? Didn't he only use the V on the 84 on 88 on 84?
And you used it on Top of the World, right? I
Well,
believe. he used it
84
on-
was the first he used it on the V, right?
Yes.
Oh well, then all right, never mind.
Yeah, he used it. Hot for Teacher, Girl Gone Bad.
A few tracks on that.
I mean, the tone on that album. I've said it before. That's my favorite Eddie tone. Is 84.
Caleb
It's
likes
definitely different.
the 82 tune.
I think that's what's cool about those 6 records is it's all different.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
different enough.
Different but the same. You know?
Sure.
Well, especially before 84. But yeah, it's and even when he went, more processed in the Sammy era, like it's still the tone was so different,
Fingers.
but it still sounded like him.
Yeah, there's definitely like a snap to the 84 tone. There's a
Treble.
very crisp.
Trebly. The first, it's got to be that 16 track 5150 tone from the first console that he used in the 5150 studios and the first 16 track that he used in that.
Where are we going here?
I don't know, but that was, that was on 84. They used a 16 track, whatever it was, a stutter or something like that, analog in the board. I mean, that probably played a big part in the
Tone.
the tune.
Oh, definitely. Man.
Yeah. And then what did he upgrade in like Carnal Knowledge era? He upgraded the studio. I don't know, when did he upgrade?
Probably, yeah.
I think it was
Constantly upgrading.
There was pictures.
Like
I saw pictures. Yeah, I saw pictures years ago of them taking the console out of the studio and dragging a new one in. Like years ago, like when I saw the pictures.
What's and Wolf has been using what console has Wolf been using or in the past 20 years? What console has been in there? It's not the original, right? I mean, he's been. They must have upgraded it at some point.
Well, if anybody would know, it'd be you.
Yeah,
because you're the one that's really into that.
John Biel.
But there's recent pictures of Wolf in the studio, and we're just wondering when that board was put in. Was that the one that was on Balance and that kind of the 90s?
I doubt it. That one looks it didn't look that old, the one that was in there, but
well, it's an analog board, so it's probably 90s era.
Yeah, I mean they rebuild those things, so
yeah. Come on, who knows? Who knows? Not John Biel for that. For that one.
In the chat.
In the chat.
Sherman Callahan, thank you so much for the mic drop, man.
Sherman Callahan, thank you so much for the mic drop.
German.
Renus Pinkel, Ed used the SLO on Sucker and a 3-piece, right? What's the SLO?
Soldano.
Okay.
But Randy Price is saying he didn't get that amp until February 14th, 1990.
Exactly.
Right? Because there was a receipt posted.
posted.
Oh yeah, John Bale, you haven't burned anything yet tonight,
You
except
wanna
for our
put
time.
something on fire?
Oh my god!
Oh my
Dang.
god.
Woo!
See what he did there?
It's his show.
I am your fire starter.
I'm on fire. No fire tonight.
Who's
Like
fire
that.
starter? John Biel's fire starter.
Yep.
Give me
Like
some Fender
how
thin.
do you not earn a nickname from that event that sticks with you?
Give me some more Fender thin tortoise shells.
Got these matches
That'd
ready
be
here.
funny.
Ready to go. I got them here.
Like Fruitcake Tony has the what is it? Show my pick or whatever.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I could burn this
John
one.
should have
This
burn
is an
my
actual. This is a what? Little feet. This is a little feet pick. So I can't burn that one.
Burn it.
Like, whose
Burn
pick burns the best?
There's an episode where John breaks into Fruitcake Tony's house and starts burning his
Talbot.
bricks one by one.
Let's see how this one burns.
Tony's the pick guy. So
First cake.
What the hell are you doing?
come on, Tony, you got to do a whole episode
Tony.
on how well the Fender thin picks burn. You know, you saw it. I mean, you can use my video if you'd like. You can use my the clip from me.
Fruitcake Tony.
Fruitcake Tony. I can't burn this one because it's a little feet pick. So
Yeah, you can.
little feet.
You can burn that one.
Famously covered by Van Halen in OU812. And then I can't do this is not the correct quality plastic, so I can't do that one.
Oh, don't burn that one. I don't think
No.
that one burns well.
No, probably not. There's only certain picks that burn with the correct intensity.
Look,
Intensity is the Fender thin tortoise shells.
We need a new gift or a new picture of John Biel for Cobra Kai to make.
Let's see if
yep,
I can
with
find- let's see if I
burning.
Here's a Fender heavy, or no, medium, I think. No, it's heavy.
I think
Like
Cobra Kai has
This one would probably burn quite well, but I'm not going to do it again. You'll have to go tune in to a couple
Yeah,
weeks ago
tune in.
to check
Like,
the
you
video
know-
from a couple weeks ago.
Like the meme of the kid across from the house that's on fire.
Yeah, smiling.
John Biel's face on there. And then
CK,
put-
look,
at
CK is behind right now on the show. Because look,
That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, he's definitely.
Well,
hockey.
we said it. We said he must be behind, right?
yeah.
The chat is in real time, so if we say, "Hey,
Cobra Kai,
CK.
you're like 20 minutes behind or half hour behind.
CK, C, how do you say his name? C. Dot K.
Now I gotta get another
Space.
water.
Yeah, I am too, man.
Man, my head is like tingling
Oh,
right now.
Get a bunch of these tortoise shell.
You're just dying to light one on fire.
Cheap trick. I can't get it in focus.
Fire.
Focus. That says it all. Here you go. The Fender Heavy tortoise shell.
Yeah, light that one up.
Fender.
I like those picks. Don't burn those.
The Fender.
Never a skip.
never skip.
Here's the triangular.
10 out of 10.
That's right. Yeah.
I really want that to be my like text message sound when my text my ringtone.
I'll have to get that sample because definitely that's a good.
Yeah, I love it. I
Back
want to
way.
hear it. Never
Be
a
right
skip.
back.
Niver.
Never.
Bear.
It's not bad.
It's that
All of
Cobra
us
Kai.
are on. Look at us.
That's great.
Oh my god.
Love it.
Man.
Love it.
I wish I was that good at something. You know?
Well, keep trying, Jay. Keep working at it. You'll find your
I'll find my niche.
niche.
Oh, there it
Randy,
is.
what pictures did you send me?
So funny. He's got him
Man,
looking
look
angry
I thought
now.
I was
Look.
happy. I thought I was happy when I was doing that.
It's so funny. and we're all
I hope I
Look.
enlighten some people as to
Yeah.
how
there's me, you, and Paul. And then
is the PV version of the.
hold on, I'm showing something. Hold on. I'm showing something funny.
Hold up.
And then there's the I don't even know who the hell anybody is anymore.
Do I have that one here?
Yeah, it's on the side of the
What time is it?
that's too good.
It's
2:36.
20 till, if you want. In the
25
chat, do you
minutes.
want us to keep going? Do you want us to keep
Yes.
going another 20?
There's
in the
still
chat.
this.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Nice.
And then the headstock. What does it say? Oh yeah, the headstock instead of Ibanez. Man, I'd never leave the house if I could do stuff like that. Burning like a flame. Yeah, that music video for that song.
Here's what's
Stop,
left
I
of
got a
that
message. So you got to get some Kraken, John BL. Have you had the Kraken yet?
No, I have not.
Really?
No.
Oh man, Monday morning you got to go to that liquor store. Get yourself a bottle of that Kraken.
Bottle of anything.
Yep.
There it is.
Nice.
Those are all versions of Jay's butthole before he hits the bidet. That's
Oh,
what
man. Jeez.
Jesus, whatever says.
Oh my gosh.
Too much information.
All right, give us some questions in the chat. What do we got for the last 20 minutes here? Give us something to close out strong with. Give you a glazed donut.
I gotta get a water. I'll be right back.
Oh, sorry, Black Salami.
I got to get water too.
All right.
You're so right, Black Salami.
We try, though. We try every night, every Saturday, Straturday.
Randy.
Get some mothballs.
Randy
Meth
Price.
balls. Oh, meth balls. Not gonna take that route. Yes. Anyway.
To Beane, I'm finding my Frankie really warm sounding. I am so used to the
Really?
brightness of the Van Halen Music Man. You guys find your Frankie really warm sounding? Yes. I think
I would have
I mean,
thought
it
more
has
treble.
it has the
treble.
Wolfgang pickup in the bridge, so those are great pickups. The guitar sounds great, feels great, looks great.
Mm-hmm.
It's still probably the number one guitar I recommend from EVH out of all the ones.
As an EVH artist, you can't.
I don't know. I
recommend that
mean,
enough.
I really love my Wolfgang, both of them, but there's something very special about Frankie, very special, and I can't even
bless
tell you
you.
what it is. But the neck, for one thing, is amazing.
Yeah,
And it's
it
not
is.
just me.
It is. And it looks like Randy Price. He's having his customized. He sent me some
Nice.
some pictures. Pictures? Picture? Picture.
Oh, cleaning it up.
Hmm.
Whose pajamas are those? He's having his stuff, I guess, done up. Done up? Is that the word?
Nice. Is the Frankie Basswood?
Yeah, I think it is.
What's the original? The original was kind of unknown, but assumed to be what, basswood?
Mike Neese, I have not played the $25,000 Frankenstein replicas.
Johnny has.
Johnny has, but I have not.
Yeah, and it was the greatest playing guitar as far as doing the Van Halen style.
Yeah.
It was the greatest guitar I'd ever played as far as playing that type of stuff. It was incredible.
I wonder if it's because it had the smaller nut on the wider neck. I wonder if that was part of it. It has a narrower nut on the. It's like it's inset from the neck.
Who here knows anything about smaller nuts?
Yeah, anybody?
What size nuts do you prefer?
How many we got watching? Heard me say that.
Oh,
Steve Bushnell says it was Northern Ash.
Cookie dough bites
oh,
from the refrigerator.
oh! Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mancuda knows about smaller nuts.
I'm sure he does.
Robert, come on.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Uh-oh.
Anybody get their tickets for this summer for Wolfgang?
Weren't they already sold? It's a reschedule, right? This whole tour is a reschedule.
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
what I heard.
Is it?
I Okay.
Comment.
Yeah, I think Guns N' Roses has rescheduled their pre-COVID tour. So a lot of those tickets.
A lot of them were already gone.
Yeah.
Straturday night.
But I'm not. Don't quote me. That's what I heard. So.
Did any of you guys get tickets for your area?
Mm-mm.
They've been pushing it hard on the radios out here on classic rock stations, promoting Wolfgang a lot.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's one of those things where I'll just if I can, I'll just go and see if I can find something in the lot. You know,
It's hot. Never mind.
Find an open window in the back somewhere.
Yeah.
There's always an open. Wait, you get Bo Bolware to take you in, man. He'll get you in there. Right?
You get to the arena the day before and you hide
You hide in the
closet
seats
somewhere.
and then you act like you're working there. Yeah.
Just sweep it up.
Yeah, man, that's what I used to do when I used to work.
Local
on-
crew.
Local crew, definitely. You gotta know. You just look like you belong there, and walk in with some random pass, and you'll get in.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
trick.
sure those random passes work on the
I know,
biggest sport in
nowadays.
America.
Well, 30 years ago it worked. So
Walk in with an unused fair warning pass. It's still good. Was never used.
come on.
Never used.
It was never a used.
What was it? What was the on the fair warning tour? WCAF. Was that what it was? The initials.
Yes.
What does it stand for? I can't remember now.
We
We don't fuck around.
Yeah, WD. Yeah, that's it. WDAF. I thought it was WCAF.
grab a broom.
We,
Yeah, just sweep your way all the way past everybody. I'm sweeping.
back in the day, you could get away with that. If it's a big
But then-
stadium show, just walk past them. I belong.
Put on
here.
a janitor outfit and say you're headed towards the bathroom
That's right.
with like a mop. Well, I used to get into shows for free because I had a friend of mine that worked as an usher. And you get into shows, you help people find their seats, and for the rest, when you're done, the rest of the show, you just get to hang out and watch the show. That's how I saw Sting. You know, when he brought the little
Sting.
guy out to sing, you know. But that show was so boring. We left after that song. Couldn't take it. and I love the Police.
Caleb, what model of Frankie is what model of Floyd is on the Frankie?
It's the FR 1000 or Floyd. It's the Korean EVH branded Floyd Rose, so it's probably the Floyd Rose Special.
Upgrade it.
No, I don't think it's as bad as a special.
Oh no, okay.
If you,
No, it's the FR 1000. Isn't that the model up from the special?
have you noticed any problems with that, Tram?
No,
So it's keep it.
no, I have not noticed any problems with my guitar at all, and I've seen some. I've seen some cracks in the wood in front of the posts, the
Mhm.
Floyd posts. It's very, very disturbing to see those. I have not seen that in my guitar, so, and I hope to not.
Man,
Did the Hut for Teacher guitar ever sell? Is that what it said? Yeah. Hut for Teacher guitar. Where is the Hut for Teacher guitar now?
It was up for it was an auction site back in like December, I believe.
Yeah, it was on the. I remember seeing that recently.
It
Yeah.
was in
Wonder if it
upper
ever-
six figures, if I remember. Or what they're asking. They were asking like $1.5 million for it, right, or something like that. Ridiculous, but understandable.
Right. Jeff T. The actual Frankenstein had a Floyd original, right? The actual Frankenstein had a Fender Trem originally.
Yeah, the actual Frankenstein came out before the Floyd was invented,
Something
and
like
he
that.
actually preferred the original Fender bridges just because of the tone that they created, and he thought that the original Floyd Rose with the metals they were using on it were like thin and brittle, I think was the terms he was using for the sound he was getting.
Just so you know, Jay, your chair just creaked.
oh,
Mine's a creaker too.
we're gonna rip a big flop. I gotta stop eating. Jesus.
So basically,
11 minutes.
Wolfgang has all his dad's guitars at the studio or house. Will he play any of them on the upcoming tour? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Those are museum pieces at this point, you know, and Wolf is the only one who's going to be playing those in the studio, most likely.
You know, I could see him actually. I mean, this is all conjecture. I have no idea, but I think it'll be cool to see him bring out one of his dad's guitars for one song a night.
He may
That'd be cool.
tour with one of, but is he going to be playing? What's he going to be playing on tour? He's going to be playing lead guitar. What do you think?
He'll be playing solos and guitar, yeah. But I think like if you saw the new live video for Don't Back Down that they just released, which was from that Jimmy Kimmel session. I believe they shot an extra song. Maybe a few more actually. I don't know, but the starting riff, his extra guitar player, Sidoris, is that his name? The guy from Slash has been. He starts the song, so for the
So it'll be like a Hetfield Hammett kind of thing. A little bit of lead, a little bit of rhythm, whatever it calls for.
Fuck, I wish he would just jump on the kit during the show. That'd be
Maybe he
awesome.
will. Maybe he will. Because that's his first and favorite instrument, more or less, isn't it?
He might not this tour, but he might in the future for sure. But I
Hopefully.
don't think he'll do it this tour.
I mean,
I think they're gonna.
he can
they're
play
gonna
anything.
do-
I mean,
they're gonna do 10 and get off. You know, like just he's gonna be
What do you
very
think
militant. I think
their
I think-
slot's going to be 45 minutes, half hour, or
Oh, it'll be 45 to an hour, but I think he's gonna do 10 songs and just get off and just
Probably.
kill. Just very militant. I think he's very focused to do as good as he can.
Yeah.
Or as well as he can.
So what do we know about his band at this point? Just this, is it the same band that was on Kimmel? What was it, Kimmel?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
it's going to be the same lineup.
I don't have all the names, but
Come on, Caleb.
Yeah.
Johnny, come on.
Johnny probably knows. He's probably got it written in front of him.
Ned's going to be on lead guitar. Going to have Ned on lead guitar with Wolf on drums, and then yeah.
Yes, the drummer is a badass. He's in Tremonti. Garrett Whitlock.
Oh, is he Tremonti's drummer, or
That's what I just said. Yes.
like kind of? Well, I know, kind of officially, like the official Tremont. I did hear what you said, but
I
is he
know.
like the official Tremonti drummer. Like I don't know the lineup for Tremonti.
Yeah, but that was wide open for.
Yeah, I know. I walked into that one. Yes, I walked.
You teed that one up, bro.
I sure did. Hey, Caleb and Jay. Do the intro to Yankee Rose using your squeaky chairs for the vibe part. That would be pretty cool if we could do that. Wah, wah.
Yeah, he has 3 guitars because I think the guy who's playing keyboards for the show will grab a guitar on certain songs, which is crazy, but that's what's happening. So,
Yeah, JRM says who's going to buy the EVH driver's license?
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus.
wow.
How Ed must have thrown that away years ago when somebody found that in the trash.
Two minutes says, "Good night, boys. I have a big day ahead of me playing Back for the Attack again to annoy my wife." I'm to that point where if Jeannie's around and I put it on, I'm like, is this when she's gonna hand me those papers?
Ryan Bennett is Tremonti's drummer now. Good to know.
So to realize your love's worth waiting for.
Johnny, what do you know about Wolf's band? The live band that he's going to go out with. Who do you know as far as artists in that?
You said it. Okay.
Oh, you said you know.
Who do you know?
Is that a joke? I mean, I don't know their names offhand. I just know they're from other groups. Oh yeah, and they released that. Did you guys mention that live version of that video?
Oh no,
that song. Don't Back Down is the name.
Won't back down.
Yeah, not that song, but
Oh my God,
cover that and.
I had that brand new, man. That one. That's a great record, man. Was it Full Moon?
What, Tom Petty?
Full Moon Fever? Yeah, the Tom Petty. Yeah.
Meh. Ultimate.
Oh,
ultimate meh.
No.
I respect. I respect Tom Petty, but I mean, it's just it's always been a skip.
No, I'm almost always a skip. There's like four or five Tom Petty songs that I really like.
Tom Petty's
they're great.
He's a great artist. He's an amazing songwriter, performer and all that, but it just never did anything for me.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just getting started now. No, I think he's great, man. For me, Tom Petty is never a skip.
What was
Never
that?
skip.
That song that came on MTV, the futuristic one, when they find that at like
Wasn't it the Alice in Wonderland one?
No.
Oh,
It was like the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome type of
I don't know
video where they go to the future and they find this tent with a bunch of stuff that's like
yes.
from now.
That's the keyboard song.
Beep, beep, yeah.
Yeah.
How does it go?
What's the name of the song?
What's the name of that song?
I don't even know what you're
Come on,
talking about.
somebody's gonna John BL.
Somebody in the chat. It goes down. It has a slide. Down, 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 down.
The last one I can remember was the pot smoking. What was it? Take another hit, something like what was it?
Oh yeah, I can't stand that song.
To get to the point, smoking the joint or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you're at a party and you get all the
Never.
potheads have to sing that one line loud.
Ugh.
It's like that who's that band that has that one song talks about something about my mom smoking pot or something.
Yeah, that one.
Motley Crue.
No, like in the 90s.
You got lucky. You got lucky.
Yes, you got lucky.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Meh.
No, what's that one song?
Never skip.
Never.
Not Smash Mouth. Damn it.
Oh,
Their
man.
singer passed away
Oh, that one.
after
Oh,
after
the guy
album.
that had the Dalmatian.
No, that's not. Is that what you're talking about?
Last Chance
No.
for Mary Jane.
Oh,
The guy that had the Dalmatian.
Sublime. Yes.
Sublime. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I ever if I never hear that song again in my entire life, I'd be beyond happy. I hear that song. I can't stand
it. I can't even think of it.
It's one of my most hated songs.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
In the chat, what's your most hated song?
45.
Yeah, that one.
I can't think of the name. I can't think of
What's your most hated song in the chat?
That might be it for me. If I'm at a party, not that I go to parties anymore, but when I used to go to parties, when I was cool, when that song came on, I knew that that one line about the smoking pot, all the friggin' boneheads, you know.
Yeah.
Well, see, now this is the party. What we're doing here, this is like the party line, you know. and we got 100 people watching us.
Man, 117. I'm saying.
Party.
Is that loud?
This is the party.
God,
This
yeah.
is it, folks. This is what you get, folks. This is as good as it gets. But we had a good night tonight, so we're just winding down and
The Breakfast at Tiffany. I actually like that Breakfast at Tiffany song.
Hoobastank.
Deep Blue Something, I think was the name of the band.
I remember that.
I actually like that song for some weird reason. All right, that's one of the ones, if I had to put a list together of songs that nobody would ever guess that I loved.
That's never skip.
That's never a skip.
Closing time.
You know what else? Oh, that's always a skip.
Isn't closing time Caleb's band?
No.
What was
Semisonic? We toured with
Semisonic?
them. We toured with them.
Okay.
Nice guys. But yeah, that song was definitely overplayed.
Yeah.
What's the another one that's on that list of never a skip songs that you would never think that I loved is George Michael, the saxophone,
Careless Whisper.
Oh,
Careless Whisper. Oh my God,
Wow.
that song hits me right in the
Oh
pacemaker.
man.
I love that song, man.
Wow.
God, that song comes on.
I wouldn't have thought Careless. What's the other George Michael song?
Boy,
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a revelation.
Yes, that's one of those songs, man. God,
never skip.
never. It's always the
Never.
repeat.
Never skip.
I play it twice.
Yeah. Put it on repeat.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a sham. Put it on repeat. Never skip. I think Jay's he's running the DVD right now.
DVD.
As I butcher your dialect. Sorry.
Does your wife just come out and be like, your friends are idiots?
Okay.
So are you.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, me.
Jay, turn in your man card.
Dude, I love it, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah,
I think what other song, is the borderline? Would you be embarrassed to like?
Oh yeah, like
That's
a good question.
man.
Like what song would you never think someone would
Would
know
love.
you like? Yeah, like
Somebody like Jay, who's a metal guy.
Yeah, dude, Careless Whispers right up there with one of my favorite songs, man.
Man,
I'll give you another one.
I would never have pinned that on you, man.
I'll give you another one. Sailing from Christopher Cross.
Oh man,
wow.
My God, I love it.
I love
never a skip.
America's
Yeah.
Horse with No Name. Come on, that's great. That's a great one.
Good song.
Oh, I like their other one.
Tom,
Magic?
What is it?
Is it
The
Magic?
Tin Man. The Tin Man's a great song. Or Moody Blues. I mean, some of that stuff. I mean, you want to get into it?
Always a skip.
Oh man, Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday.
There you go. That's a good one, Ben. Tom, Live to Tell from At Close Range.
Madonna.
Awesome song.
Madonna
What song?
she actually had some jamming tunes. She definitely has
From
some
the
good
movie
ones.
At Close Range, which, by the way, have you seen that movie?
I don't see that coming.
No.
I'm sure I have.
Live to Tell.
That's where she met. What's his name, right?
Oh,
No, I think they met. They were together before that. He just got her on the soundtrack.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll
Sean Penn,
Sean Penn. It took us long enough to get to that.
dude. Christopher Walken in that fucking movie is so awesome.
Walking, yes, yeah.
He's
Spandau
great.
Ballet.
He's great. It's crazy.
That's a good question, though. The song you'd be embarrassed to say you like,
Yeah, that might be like the best Madonna song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. It's a great song.
Papa Don't Preach. Come on.
I like Borderline.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I don't.
I'm kidding.
Spandau
I want to listen to
Ballet.
that song now.
It's cool. It's one of those. It's chilling.
Yeah. It's one of those songs that completely changes like your mood and gets you in some other kind of it has that vibe to it.
87.
Starland Vocal Afternoon Delight. Yeah, that's one of the. No, I never liked that song.
We got True by Mike Nee says True by Spandau Ballet. How do you say that name?
Spandau Ballet.
Spandau Ballet.
You know this love is true.
Yeah.
You know what? Always Something There to Remind Me. Great song.
Always
Yep.
something there. Is it something or someone? Something? Always something there to.
Always something there to remind me. Yeah.
You know.
Prince's song. Like, right?
Yeah, that's the Synsonics drums.
Yep.
I think of like some of the Prince's songs. They were great songs, but so like poppy and
Hey,
Purple-
we're over time
Purple
here,
Rain.
boys.
They were great.
What's the beginning of the song? Oh man, the one the one where he's talking in the beginning.
Dearly beloved.
No,
You're
not
here today.
no, not that one. Going crazy. The beginning of that song, man. But
That's Dearly Beloved.
Wait,
is that no, it's not.
are we
Yeah.
talking about David
Yeah.
Lee Roth or Prince?
No, Prince.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it
Dearly
is. You're
Beloved.
right. Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy.
We
Yeah,
gathered
you're
here
right.
today to talk about that thing called.
No, it's Let's Go Crazy.
Let's go crazy.
Yeah, Let's Go Crazy.
That's one of those songs. If you're at a red light and your windows are down and a car pulls up next to you,
Till Tuesday. Yeah.
dial it back a little bit.
What's her name? From
Amy
Till
Mann.
Amy Mann. I loved Amy Mann
Mhm.
stuff from
Yeah, that's a great
some
tune,
of
man.
her
I
solo-
sat here one night and watched like 20 different videos of that one song. Voices Carry.
Dude, her
Voices
vocal
Carry. I
on
was trying to
Time
think of it.
Stands Still gets me. That song's so awesome.
Amy
One of my
Mann's
favorite
great.
Rush
I've
songs.
always liked her.
What's the song that Patrick Swayze and the chick?
The Righteous Brothers. Wasn't it?
The one he did for Dirty Dancing.
I guess it was for the movie, but it's the only song he ever sang.
Yeah,
It's
well, how's
awesome.
that go?
Unchained. Oh, I don't know what it was.
I'm not
It's
going to try
great.
and sing that one.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze. Dude, the first movie that I liked him in was Ghost. Believe it or not. That movie made me like Patrick
movie, man.
Swayze. Roadhouse, I know. I'm just saying I didn't really get to Roadhouse until after because I was like, Patrick Swayze, I'm not watching that.
He was good in The Outsiders. He was in that.
You were saying
before
that in
Dude, he's
1988?
awesome. What I'm saying is though, when Ghost hit HBO, I watched it. I don't know why. And I was like, damn, this Patrick Swayze's a bad mother. He was awesome.
Roadhouse was cool. Roadhouse is a good
And Roadhouse, yeah, Roadhouse is badass. But I'm just saying, like that movie made me respect.
Was he an outsider? He was
Swayze.
one of the outsiders. He was
was
like
the older brother.
The
Yeah.
older brother. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, yeah, him and Chris Farley. That was good. Red Dawn. Red Dawn was great.
She's like the wind. Thank you, Cheech.
There you
She's
go.
like the wind. It's awesome.
Who was that? She's like the wind. Was that?
I don't know
Patrick
who.
Swayze.
No, but
that
who was the chick?
Patrick Swayze? Oh man, Sam
He's
Elliott.
blowing wind.
She's breaking wind.
Yeah, she's breaking wind. There you go.
She's blowing
breaking wind.
him.
And then blames him in the car.
Tombstone. How about the 5150 reference in Tombstone?
Yep.
What did she eat?
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Stone. Good stuff.
She had McDonald's.
Jennifer Grey, man. Yeah, tell Paul will anytime. I think Jennifer Grey looked better after the nose job, but Paul was always like, she looked so much better before
I'm glad you said nose.
the nose job.
Nose.
But I just said nose rather than
For the
nose.
nose job.
Jennifer something. Anyway,
Wendy
we're running
good?
overtime. I think we're good.
Fraser.
Who's
This
that?
is the first Straturday night in a long time where Jay hasn't hinted at being tired and getting
I'm
off.
out, guys. I'm losing it.
That's because I had a little something.
Cocaine.
No, oh God, no.
What was that? Streaming down that line?
Damn, John BL.
And I'm is it screaming or streaming? Streaming down that line. Screaming. Something like that. Anyway, are we good?
Is it? Oh, it's after Thray.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Good night.
Everyone.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid myself.
Oh wow.
She likes
I'm-
to raid.
In about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go live and play some GTA
Ooh.
Oh, GTA.
for a few hours.
GTA.
Dang it, wrong one.
10 minutes. Oh, we have enough time to
10 minutes.
talk
Oh,
about
Santa
the
Cruz.
thing.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. Crap.
Oh no,
I
Oh.
meant to do my own.
banned for life.
Damn it.
Crap. How do you? Yeah, Santa Cruz. I didn't mean to do that, man. Sorry. Hopefully you're still here.
Sure.
All right, it's games.
Game on.
There's the link. In about 10 minutes, I'll be live playing GTA. Or 20 minutes. But I'll be on for a few hours, a couple
Johnny,
hours.
do you actually like talk while you're on the camera playing, or
Yeah.
you just sit there?
Yeah.
Swears a lot.
Yeah, it's the same as this. It's just you see me in the corner and then you just see the game.
Right, that fucking good.
I wish these strippers were real.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
So follow me. Follow me. Give me a follow. There's the link right there.
Biatch.
Follow me over there. Okay.
Son of a Twitch. Anyway.
Oh
Thank
man,
you.
hurry up! I want to hear the stories.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Run the music.
Bleh.
Yeah. Thanks to channel members, Todd Green, Fruit guys.
Good
David,
math.
Mike Neese, Richard Poole,
All of them.
Frag Fish 150, Mr. P.
We love all of you.
5153, Steve Barton, Manny Price,
Van Halen,
Carmichael,
Frank Corcoran, Ben Tom,
Thomas Santiago,
all played through
Brian
this amp.
Laguna Palms, Steve Barton, Rick Green, 802 Blues,
That's not fast
2
enough.
brain cells.
John Moronic,
Jesus rapes me.
Frag 5150, Pal Guitar, Michael B, and the rest. You called Mo, Jimmy Ray Hawkins,
The Chad.
Ghost BC Rich, Fender Guru, Never a Skip,
Never.
6 Chick 71.
yes,
Never a skip.
Oh, whoops.
David Ennis,
Thank you.
Back in 1999.
right. Good night.
Are we gone? Let's go.
Are we good?
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Do that voice again.
Tune in next week. Tune in Tuesday.
Say something is 99.99.
99.
Back in
on,
1999.
Back in 1999,
1999.
Gary Sharon was
Gary Sharon was thrown out of Van Halen,
Van Halen. And,
given his walking papers.
never had time for a second album.
What year ago? What year again?
1999.
1999.
1999.
All right. 1999.
And bye.
Oh
Yeah.
my,
In pie.
my neck hurts.
Stand by.
99. Back in 1999. 99. 99. Back in
1999. Now. Scorching hot picks.
Back in 1998.
Back in 1999, Gary Sharon was leading Van Halen. Fronting Van Halen.
Wasn't leading it,
And
mate.
no acclaim. And then they went to 2004 with See Me for the
Back with Simi Aga.
Back with
For
See
the
Me.
2004 tour. Oh, that was terrible.
The 99 shit is fucking. Oh my
Until Wolfgang joined it.
Next up on the channel, 99 Luff Balloons.
I love that show. I do love that show. It's good stuff.
Interview the band and ask them why the song is called that. Please.
99.
Is it next up for Toto? A song called 99.
And Prince's
Ladies and gentlemen,
1999.
Los Angeles Kings goal scored by number 99, Wayne Gretzky.
No.
Don't forget to party. Like
Oh my God. Oh, fucking. All right, let's get to these stories before I pee my pants.
Right? I gotta pee my pants.
All right, join me about 20 minutes. Join me. Goodbye.